Just waiting for it to send the data. It always starts on Twitch first, and then it goes to YouTube like a little bit later.
Interesting. I generally have the chat option up, and so I don't actually know which ones it started on first.
Yep. All right, everyone on my end. I'm just repeating this. Today, because I met a $10 minimum super chat goal in the last stream, I have to race Steve and Plays with Sandshrew. I'll be playing by my own rules, so that way I can put this on my leaderboard, but this will not be fun. If you want to hear why, Steve already explained it. It's a ground type. We're slow. That kind of nature.
Yeah, I mean, if we switch back to my stream here real quick, you can see the move set and
Should probably
scratch,
record a replay.
sand attack, slash, poison sting, swift, and fury swipes. Now, unfortunately, the last good move we get by level up is slash at 17, which, by the way, is something we will be getting because, unfortunately, beating Brock with just sand attack and scratch when your attack stat is 75 and your HP stat is 50, not really all that doable, unfortunately. Even with sand attack, because unfortunately, even if you can manage to get all 6 sand attacks on Geodude, get 6 sand attacks on Brock, you will run out of scratches because between Geodude and
I'm gonna bring
Onyx,
up.
they have approximately like 60 something HP or whatever, and each scratch will do 1 damage. And so that means you have to deal 30 damage with struggle. Well, you're only going to deal 1 damage with struggle, and you're going to deal 1 damage to yourself. With a
Okay.
attack stat of 50, you're basically going to knock yourself out.
All right.
So this is not happening.
All right. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, well, I guess that's enough of that.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, all good.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. I know you don't start your
Okay.
time until you pick up the starter. Oh man, it's been so long since I had to play red and blue without instant text. It hurts. This hurts to watch.
I know. Fast text is so bad. Mine doesn't even feel like it's on fast. It feels like it's on medium.
Yeah.
I guess
If
we'll know when the first battle starts.
if you guys are wondering why I do I'm doing this on 3 times speed when I do the backports at 4, it's because 4 times speed is like the universally accepted speed to like play these runs at. But I originally did them at 4 times speed, but when I started doing other games, mainly Gen 3 onwards, 4 times speed just felt way too fast, so I had to lower it, but I couldn't stand playing some games at 4 times, some games at 3, so I decided to make it consistent and make all of them the same speed. Plus, at least when I'm recording videos, it'll technically look smoother too, because it's like capturing more frames, if that makes sense. Like, it looks smoother. Plus, it gives me time to think.
Nope, this is in fact what fast text looks like.
It's just been so long for me. This feels slow as dirt. Also, I think
Yep.
this is my first Pokemon Red run with Super Shucky.
So your screen's really red then.
No, I have those colors that Austin's recommended.
Okay, so your screen is really dark.
No, it's like there's a tiny tint of red and some like a light shade of blue-gray. It's just to make it better to look at for me.
Hmm.
Because pure red and pure blue just looks awful to me.
I agree that it needs to change, but what Austin sent was a little too dark.
I mean, I'm sure you could adjust it, but I like this. It looks nice to look at.
Oh, thank you for looking at the rules, Ale. I appreciate it. Um, I think all those rules are still in place. It's been a while since I updated the rules. Like literally like a year or two, but I'm pretty sure the rules have basically stayed the same.
Are you going to be buying any potions in Viridian, or you just going to rely on Pokemon Center heals?
I mean, by buying, I just picked them all up. I'm currently holding 4 as we speak. Make that 5.
Okay, because with how long you plan to train in the forest, I was just wondering if you plan to, like, get any so you don't, like, have to go back and heal.
Oh no. Well, guys, I have 18 HP. I can make it to the Pokemon Center.
It'd be really funny if you entered there with 1 HP, you went in front of Nurse Joy, and you blacked out.
It takes 15.
Oh.
There. Let's see that. We went from 18 to 13. It takes exactly 15 to make it from Weedle Guy.
Oh, I actually learned of a Gen 1 glitch. This only works in red and blue. Doesn't work in yellow. Whenever, if you go to your PC and deposit all your Pokemon that are alive, and you only have fainted Pokemon, if you walk 3 steps, you black out, but saving and resetting actually resets the counter. So if you save over and over again, you can actually enter a wild Pokemon battle without a Pokemon. You black out immediately, though.
Interesting. I
You
think
can actually
there's
do
another glitch.
you can
If you
actually
deposit your Pokemon, and I only learned this from a dry bread, if you deposit your Pokemon, when you get them back, I think they have full PP.
that is not in Gen 1, no. They
Was
didn't.
it, I swear I watched him do his oh,
They introduced
it
that feature, I think,
PC
starting
list?
Gen 3.
Oh, yeah, I guess it could have been a different game.
Yeah, Gen 1 and Gen 2, whatever you deposit the Pokemon as, they remain like that. Funnily enough, in the newer games, they actually got rid of the ability for the PC to heal your Pokemon because you can access the PC wherever in the world. So I guess it would be kind of broken to just do auto heals wherever you are. So, like, potions would be useless. So I can understand why they changed it.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if you're training in the wild first to, like, save the bug catchers for later, but I actually thought the second bug catcher, the one with 2 Weedle and Kakuna, I think, he was not a good idea to fight first. I'm honestly surprised I didn't get poisoned.
That guy has a Kakuna, so yes, that makes perfect sense.
I'm surprised I didn't get poisoned on him at all. I haven't been poisoned once this whole run. I don't know how I'm getting so lucky right now with these
20
poisons.
HP, I got 18. I was making sure I'm battling a Metapod right now with Struggle, and I looked at HP, Metapod's HP, it had 20, and I had 18. I'm like, oh, well, it's not going to hit me, so that math makes it so I'll have 8 left.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I were to attempt Brock now, which I know would be a bad idea, I don't even... If each scratch does 1 HP, 35 scratches is straight up not enough.
I kind of explained that when you were starting. I watched both Retro Brown and Van Man do their videos, and neither one of them was able to do it before 17.
Hey, Lucky Pikachu. If only it gave more
And trust
XP.
me, they both tried.
Alright, I'm gonna go do blackout training on the Sandshrew trainer.
Good for you.
Yeah, Steve doesn't allow this in his rules, but blackout training's completely fine for me.
Yeah,
It's
your
just-
run is over. You're not a Pokemon master. That Light Years Junior trainer, when he says you're light years away from defeating Brock, he's right. You lost. You're done.
I will not hear
It's like a
this
UFC
blasphemy.
fighter. When you go from 20-0 to 20-1, your career is over.
Is that a real thing?
I mean, their careers are not over, but it's the beginning of the end.
Well, have fun grinding in the wild. Every time I defeat
will
this
have-
Diglett, I get, how much? 190.
I will have to watch my my PP though, because now that I have stand attack on my moveset, I can't use struggle.
It is very annoying to blackout train on this guy, because he just likes to spam sand attack most of the time. Okay, I just realized I should have bought my, pokeballs before I did this.
Smart. Gotta give that guy his money. He deserved those victories. He's the best Pokemon trainer in the game now. He won. You're just a loser.
Remember that one episode from the anime? It was like the first season. Ash was on his way to Cerulean. He ran into a sign that said, "Gary was here, Ash is a loser." Remember that?
Yeah, I think that was think that was the fossil episode. Like
I think it was the Mount Moon
he drove
episode.
away and be like, "There's no fossils here," and then like he wrote it on a sign or something.
I think it was the Mount Moon episode when they like got out the other side.
I actually don't remember that episode at all. I remember there were Clefairies dancing in that episode.
You know what always confused me? The anime just liked to made up completely random cities that were not in any of the games. Like, I remember somewhere in the Kanto region, there's like a giant Las Vegas style city in the middle of a desert. Where is the desert in Kanto? I'd like to know this.
You're not wrong.
I think there was an episode of the anime too where it actually shows everybody going to Las Vegas.
Cole says Lightyear's bragging rights. He beat the champ an hour before he became champion. Can you imagine? So, like, for instance, all right, imagine Ash's first episode when he was watching the Pokemon League. I believe he was watching Bruno battle somebody and then Agatha battle somebody on TV.
Yeah.
And imagine if he's like, I'm going to be there in 1 hour.
Well, come on. It's 3 times
1
speed.
hour. I don't even have my Pokemon yet, but I'm going to do it.
I mean, come on. It's 3 times speed. It's 3 hours.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 4-ish.
Oh, right.
I'm going to get there by dinner. Ah, yes. I already can't remember the last time I had to do this much training before Brock. I think it was Jinx.
Yeah. I think Jinx needed level 18 to get Lick.
Something like that. I mean, they're both in the same level up group too, so. On the bright side though, Jinx did have that that kiss move, so you could spam that on one of Brock's Pokemon.
I wonder how long it's worth it to just keep Blackout training until I realize, maybe I should just fight in the wild now.
I mean, I imagine you just Blackout train until you beat him.
Yeah, it'll get to a point, though, where it's going to take longer and longer for him to black me out. I don't know.
Oh.
Did you go back and fight
What
the
level are
optional
you?
rival? 13.
I'm 13. Once I do my next heal, I will probably go battle those bug catchers. I think 14 to 15 is probably good enough to battle the bug catchers. I know you're probably thinking, but I did it at 6. Well, guess what? You took, I don't know how many turns to beat him. I'm going to
lot.
do it in like 5.
I could have been poisoned a bajillion different times, and I never once been poisoned that whole forest. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like this fight's possible at all without Slash.
You started Brock?
No. I'm looking at the moveset, and you said that Van Man and Retro Brown, both of them needed 17. So
Yep,
that's probably
yep.
the consensus.
So, Cole, the reason why is if you spend your first 6 turns setting up sand attacks on Geodude, he will undoubtedly use at least 1 defense curl. And once he's used, I think 1, maybe 2 defense curls, you are down to 1 HP per attack. Our crit rate is 7%. So that means we will crit, let's see, 1 in approximately 11 attacks. So we will crit 3 times by the time we are done using all of our PP. So imagine that crit probably does 3 damage. So Geodude is going to take approximately 30-ish scratches. So if Geodude's going to take 30 of our 35 scratches, then we have 5 scratches left for Brock. And I'm sorry, you can't beat Brock with 30 scratches. And you're probably thinking, but just you still have struggle at that point. Unfortunately, you deal twice. You do heal half the damage back to yourself. So essentially, you have to beat Brock damageless.
Yeah.
That includes Bide, damageless.
Did you go back to fight the rival?
No. If you once you made it to the forest, he's not worth it anymore.
Oh, wait. Did the rival just have Squirtle?
The rival has Pidgey and Bulbasaur.
Technically, this Sandshrew run's not uh within my rules because I was supposed to have the rival with the fire starter, but I replaced the fire starter. But you know what? I'll live with it. I think either way, no matter what the rival
fire starter
has,
was going to be the only easy outcome.
yeah. Honestly, the only benefit to like having the Blastoise team is that he won't have Gyarados.
That's a big benefit.
I don't care. This thing's gonna struggle
that's
either
not
way.
the only benefit. He'll also not have Venusaur. He won't have a grass damaging Pokemon. Catch me?
Yeah. Actually, I think I can use Pokebite and actually change the rival's team. I think there's a bite for it.
The grass team is by far the hardest. Unfortunately, Retro Brown went with the water team, which past Steve would have went with the water team because my rule was kind of, hey, pick the hardest starter. But it's very obvious that Blastoise is not going to be the hardest team because you're weak to both grass and water, and Gyarados is arguably even stronger than Blastoise. Especially, it's actually without a shadow of a doubt, Gyarados is stronger than Blastoise if you don't have an electric move, which we don't. Boy, I was almost right when I said 15 minutes.
You're at 17 now?
No, I'm at 15 and a half.
I'm at 15 right now, actually.
Oh, so you're telling me the blackout training did not save time?
You gotta remember, I'm on a lower game speed. If this is 4 times speed,
well,
I
okay, what's
probably
your
would-
game time at?
45 minutes.
I'm at exactly 1 hour. So yes, that was definitely faster.
Man, why does the forest have such a low catch rate?
I would very much like to level up to 16 to see how close I am to fighting the Light Years Junior Trainer and winning. Oh god, it takes 810 XP for the next level up. I still have to do another half level before battling him.
I see an option in Pokebite called Final Team, but it says no team selected.
That's unfortunate. I guess you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Oh well. I mean, no matter what rival team I have to face, Sandshrew's still gonna have a hard time either way. If it's the Charizard team, I have to deal with Gyarados. If it's the Venusaur team, I have to deal with Venusaur. If it's the Blastoise team, Doesn't the Blastoise have Blizzard? It does. Actually, another disadvantage is I can't just use a super effective Rock Slide on the Blastoise.
What is going on here?
What's going on?
I was at -6 accuracy, which brought me down to 25% chance of hitting.
Oh.
I just used 25 scratches to beat the Light Years Junior Trainer. And the first two knocked out the Diglett.
Oh, hey, Scott. Training just south of Pewter is generally faster. Steve and I have heard this before, but you also have to remember that the Pokemon give lower experience yields. Plus, in the amount of time it takes to fight like 3 Rattatas, you could fight 1 Kakuna for the same XP, if not more. That's another thing to take into account.
Not 3, 2.
I'm mainly just here for the higher experience yields, because I could get lucky and just find a bunch of Kakunas. Maybe some Metapods. Well, Metapods are really rare in Red version, but... Get my point. Also, how's it been, Scott? Didn't expect to see you here today. Hey, Remil. The only reason I'm doing this run with Steve is because I set a donation goal for my Fire Red Backport stream. I said, if one person can do a $10 super chat, I'll do Sandshrew with Steve, and Sundown had to donate. But yeah,
I did
I'm
it.
doing red version with
I
Sandshrew.
got Scratch or Slash.
I'm at level 16 right now.
17 minutes in. Slash finally.
I'm almost there. I did do a lot of blackout training, though. I blackout trained until I was level 14, when I eventually beat the Sandshrew. Only my overlay
Okay.
showed experience.
Oh, I forgot that Sandshrew is actually so weak that Slash is not a guaranteed crit.
Yep. Hey, Steve, I just found a red version Metapod.
Nice.
I think that's like... I think in the opposite game, I think that's like a... I think it's a 5% encounter.
Oh, that's a nightmare. I'm speed tied with Onyx at 17.
What speed is it? 26?
Yes, 26 exactly.
How many Carbos are you able to use?
0?
Oh, I was just trying to see if we had the roughly similar amount of stat XP. There's a chance I might outspeed.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, 9.
Okay, I'm at 9 too. So I might end up at 26 as well.
Axio has mentioned that it is a 62.4% chance to crit.
Ouch.
It's fine. It just means that I might want to consider
Oh.
upgrading to Body Slam later.
Onyx is 26 speed, right?
Yes.
I'm at level 17. I'm at 25 speed.
Did you not set perfect DVs before you started?
Oh my god. Yay.
That's unfortunate.
Give me a moment.
Don't you still have to level up for those to take place?
Depositing in the PC also resets it. I paused my timer just so I can fix this. What were my DVs actually? Where are they? Oh, here they are. 12 attack, 4 defense, 14 speed, 15 special. Wow, this thing has hit the jackpot.
Jeez. Okay, not too bad then. Can you believe we don't get Mega Punch? Come on. Look at those hands. They're made for punching.
I want it. I want it save the DVs.
Oh, this is not happening.
Won't let me save them.
That's just I didn't catch the Paris. Not with 8 balls.
I'm on DV attack. I'm trying to set this to 15. But when I
You froze
save
it too early.
I never froze them at all. I'm keep setting it back to 12.
I had that problem where I clicked 15, then freeze, and then I tried to save the second one, but then because the first one is frozen, the DV is already frozen.
Well, the thing is, I never froze them. I don't know what's causing that. Active Pokemon is read all. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this in Team 0. Yeah, I'm in Team 0. I'll move over here. So yeah, here's what I'm trying to edit right here. This is the deprecated mapper. DV attack. I'm trying to set this to 15, but when I save, it goes back to 12. And this is the Team 0 right here.
Ironic. I'm gonna have to catch a Sandshrew on the Sandshrew run.
That's funny.
Also, I have to catch it with one great ball.
So weird. I don't know why it's not saving it. I forgot with the normal runs I'm supposed to preset my D. Open the property. Okay. Oh. Wait. Dude. I'm trying to set the bite here.
Okay.
Why won't it save them?
Burden left off it on my shoulder.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm stupid. I know what the issue is. I am a moron. You know what the issue was? It couldn't update the stats because I had the emulator frozen.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I had it paused, so like the run was paused. I am such an idiot. I am such an idiot. Okay, now I just gotta... Wait, I can't deposit. Does healing reset stats?
I have no idea.
I'll have to do a level up to make them fix. Oh, well. Oh, I was about to buy my pokeballs, but I just remembered I need to beat Brock.
I threw 8 pokeballs at that Paris, and I didn't get a single twist.
But yeah, that was embarrassing. I had them paused just because I was trying to pause the run.
On the second run, I will now know that Scratch is such an incredibly weak move that it deals about half to Paris. So next run will be a lot easier to catch it.
I was attacking into Bide and didn't even notice, but I survived.
Oof, that
All right.
those accuracy checks.
Yep.
Brutal.
Yeah, as soon as I level up, my stats will reset.
Okay, you went from losing the speed tie to speed tie.
I was
Not
25 speed. I never outsped it. Oh, right, because of the DVs. What would my speed have been? Actually, I was at 12 speed, so if I had the proper speed, it would have also just been a speed tie. It's honestly impressive. Like, I forgot to set my stats, but I still had a really good Sandshrew. 12 attack, 15 special, 14 speed, 4 defense. That was a really good Sandshrew.
We have now entered the phase that I hate the most about doing runs with first stage Pokemon.
Training.
Having to remember to click no on evolutions. It's the literal worst part to me. Plus, when you rare candy at the end, it's extra bad because then you have to click no every single rare candy.
Oh yeah, rare candying is the worst. Steve, did you fight all the trainers leading up to Mount Moon, plus trainers in Mount Moon?
No, I haven't done any training at all. Now that you point it out, it sounds very foolish.
To not train?
Correct.
Yeah,
I've played this run like it was a normal run. Very stupid of me.
Yep.
It's okay. This is why we play run 1, to figure out what our limits are.
Yeah. Wait, who's this we? I'm not
We're
doing
about to find out just how hard Misty is when you do absolutely no training.
Did I just teach Bide since I just have it? I may as well. Could come in handy.
Nope. I learned Poison Sting at some point, and I just tried to finish a Pokemon off with Poison Sting. Yeah, it didn't go well.
I just tried to open my bag to use a repel. This isn't Fire Red.
Remember how the archipelago one asks you if you want to use another?
Oh yeah, good old days.
Hmm.
I do want to do entrance randomizer at some point, but that's got to be a really special occasion. Like, I'm thinking when we do the multi-world with Ike, I'll probably have, like, I'll have some sort of goal for it, too. If my chat can meet it, then we'll do it. Is it a good idea to fight this Bellsprout trainer?
No.
Oh, no, they're one-shots. Never mind. I was wondering if it was a bad idea, like something might live. We get Mega Punch, we do not.
No.
I have the moveset on another monitor. Scott just said, oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know if you'd want to do that.
Do you think it's worth trading off Slash for Body Slam at some point? Because it's only a 60% chance to crit.
Well, I want Body Slam anyway for Swords Dance.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We get any other setup move besides Swords Dance? We do not.
Are there any other setup moves other than Swords Dance?
For this thing, no, there isn't. Alright, do not fight that
Cole's
guy.
right. Cole, I'm more or less thinking that my moveset's going to be kind of predetermined for a long time. So actually what I'm probably going to end up doing is teaching over Slash with Body Slam. So that way I still have the one slot for whatever I'm planning on teaching eventually. I think I'm planning on teaching Rock Slide. So if I teach Body Slam and I have Body Slam and Slash at the same time, then I'm going to feel like I'm losing value.
Body Slam, Swords Dance, Earthquake, Rock Slide. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Steve's gonna have that moveset too. Steve was just asking, is it worth getting rid of Slash for Body Slam? I don't think it is.
I think
not until we get Swords Dance.
after you have Swords Dance, you can teach it. But I think before you have Swords Dance, it's a no.
That's what I'm thinking. Also, part of me with Sandshrew, like, I know you're supposed to get Earthquake, but I have my own biases against Gen 1 Earthquake. So I'm just not sure.
I don't have a bias against Gen 1 Earthquake. I just think that it's not incredibly that much of an improvement. But it is an improvement if you pick the rival to have Blastoise, because the rival almost always uses Withdraw if you use Dig.
Where is this? Oh wait, I'm a dumbass. This is red version. There is no Sandshrew.
So Misty, yeah, you're not gonna beat her without an X defend or a crit or 2 water guns.
Yeah.
AKA the
I will
thing
not
that just
get
happened
rest.
to me. 2 water guns. That's what just happened.
Did you go to the SSN or did you try early Misty?
No, you have to. I beat the SSN. Yes.
Oh.
All right. Now, as I just mentioned with speed, I think as long as you heal in this Pokemon Center, and then you attach the bike, and you do your whole cut stuff,
Yeah.
and then dig back, I think it's faster than coming back later.
I think it's straight up better to just come back later, because when you track through Saffron down to Vermilion, you can just fly afterwards, plus Saffron's on your map. So you can go back there quicker. Like, half of that journey is a little walkway that you have to make anyway. Like, either way, you're gonna have to walk over to Saffron. I just
also
don't
think
think
the
it's worth
XP is
backtracking.
pretty good too.
Yeah, but you just have to walk all the way back down.
Being able to beating Surge's Pokemon here might be the difference between apparently level 27 and level 28. And
Yeah,
that might be the difference of knocking out the Wrapping Last's Pokemon with Dig or not.
okay, you're really underestimating the value of Dig. This thing gets stabbed with it, and it's neutral. Like, I'm pretty sure 27 to 28 won't make a difference with those things.
Okay, but what about the stuff inside the cave?
What in the
The
well, like,
oddish
I would probably. I think dig might actually be better than slash.
well, I mean, according to my overlay, slash is 70, digs 150.
Well,
So,
you gotta take into
even
account
if
the crit
it was
chance.
a straight up 2 times damage for slash, which it's not, then it's still better to use dig.
Oh, I meant to say for that. I may have to
Don't
use
these
bide on this Geodude.
don't these slowpoke have water gun?
They should, I think.
Okay, well, then I am gonna save before using the repel.
At least I have no resets.
How dare you bone club me? Not bone club, sorry, growl. Now that I've been growled, I must use slash.
On a first playthrough, I think either is fine, but on a 10th playthrough, rest will many times yield better results than doing the extra grinding. Are you sure we're talking about red and blue here and not yellow? Red and blue rest is very bad. Part of me was
Yeah,
debating
red
if
and
it
blue.
was part of me was debating if it was worth getting seismic toss there, but I would have to defeat 3 Geodudes to get it, and
You
that's just gonna
you
take too
can't.
long.
You can't learn it.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, I take that back. I take that back. I just looked up. It's submission and seismic toss. For some reason, I thought that was submission and counter.
Yeah,
You're right.
but no, it wouldn't be worth it.
That's what I get for only glancing at it.
Hey, level 25 after the last. Nice.
I probably don't need to save before the exploding hiker, but I did anyways.
Uh, what speed stat is the Staryu in Misty's gym?
I don't know. I think the star me is 59.
I know the Starmie's 56, but still, it does not sound like it's a good idea to do Misty. I better push her back. 38 speed? Okay. Because Slash could potentially one-shot the Staryu, but the Starmie with Slash might end up being a 3-shot at this level.
I mean, I knocked out the star you in one hit, but they might have been both crits.
With what, Slash?
I also taught dig. Now that I think about it, I may have used dig. I did not use dig on star me though, because if you're underground, she might use X defend. Oh no. I battled an extra trainer.
Hey, Steve, I think Ike might be slowly getting convinced that rest is not a bad move.
What?
Yeah, he's saying, if... He says, if rest adds a layer of security, it can save time. But that's the reason a bunch of
Interesting.
runs use rest. It's so you don't have to be a super high level, and you can make the fights more consistent. See?
Hmm.
Welcome to the rest club, buddy.
I don't like rest. I like Gen 2 rest.
Well, rest is a lot better in yellow version.
I am a very big advocate for rest in Gen 2.
I am, yeah. Alright, I have a Spearow. I need to trade for the Farfetch'd. This girl wouldn't accept
Why?
my Sandshrew. I need a cut user, plus I need to catch something for, actually, if I'm going to be teaching Dig to Sandshrew, do I even need a Diglett? I can't get, Sandshrew. Well, Sandshrew's for strength, but Lapras can learn it. No, just that'll be enough. I'm gonna get a few things. Hey, Steve, did you fight all the trainers on the boat?
I fought nobody.
Really?
I accidentally fought the trainer on the left on my way into Celadon. Complete and utter accident though.
Hmm. You know what? Yeah, I'll just skip the trainers, I guess. That is... Wait. Oh. For some reason, I thought that person was the trainer.
Well, guys, I almost have my final moveset. It just dawned on me that my final moveset includes sand attack, so I actually won't have body slam at all.
Rest Sand Attack is fun against the self-destructing hiker. It is, yeah. So
This
on
run is going to be absolutely horrifyingly bad because I have done no training at all.
Hey Steve, on Misty, did you spam dig or bot or slash?
I used dig on Staryu and I used slash on Starmie.
Was slash on Starmie a one-shot?
I used slash on Starmie because she has a chance to X defend.
You said you slashed the Staryu and body slammed the Starmie. Oh wait, you
What?
dug the Staryu.
Dig the Staryu, slash the Starmie. Okay, I believe I'm faster than the Ghastlies by 3.
I wonder if going to the SSN ahead of time is still the better idea if you use rest. Or if you use dig. Oh, teach dig.
Oh god, I almost taught it immediately.
Hot dig? Why wouldn't you teach dig
Like your
immediately?
best move.
Oh, wait. If I'm gonna have to dig back, get the bike voucher first.
Yes, absolutely. You're supposed to dig in his house.
I went to Dickless Cave for a sec, because I almost thought it was yellow. Ike just straight up admitted some Pokemon are better against the Steven fight with rest, and he still refuses to use it. Really funny.
But what if you get like toxic?
Exactly, use rest. That helps with that easily.
So
Rest
does that mean Ike just calls toxic a death sentence? Like this is just a reset?
For me, Rest plus Mintberry is fairly unexplored for Red and Gen 2. I tried it one time in a backport. For some reason, whenever you do Resto Minto Berry strats in Gen 2, the Mintberry doesn't wake you up right away. It waits till the opponent attacks, then it wakes you up. So it doesn't wake you up immediately. Oh, it's okay, Steve. Ike just said Toxic can miss, so he's good.
Oh, I see. Doesn't it have the same miss rate as Hydro Pump?
Yep.
See.
Oh, right, teach cut. Oh my god, that is funny. I tried to teach cut to Farfetch'd, and he couldn't learn it, but I wasn't teaching HM01, I was teaching TM01.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I know. That was funny.
Guys, I have a backup Farfetch'd. Or I have a backup Sandshrew. Does that mean I can use it in battle? 'Cause it's technically a Sandshrew.
No. Technically, the real title is only a Sandshrew. It doesn't say multiple Sandshrews. Come on, you know what the rules are.
I think I need somebody to show me the rules.
I'm going to smack you through this screen, dude. You know that's not for your rules.
Are you telling me that my level 10 Sandshrew is off limits? I can't even throw it in?
Nope.
Darn.
Why would you even ask that
But it's a
question?
Sandshrew. It's part of the Sandshrew only.
Where am I? Okay, did I just use 2 repels? No, I think I used 1. I have used Pecha Berry for Steven from using Substitute and Bulk Up. Yeah, Pecha Berry is like one of my more common held items for him. Second place is Leftovers. But then again, you could avoid Pecha Berry if you just use Rest on the Skarmory.
Who am I kidding? Let's not do that. That was almost real stupid by me.
All right, here's an interesting poll question. What's gonna happen first? Me completing a playthrough or Steve doing his second?
3 times speed versus 2 runs at 4 times speed. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the 3 times speed.
Yeah, that's probably more accurate. I think only with Heracross because Leftovers is bad for it. What's the better held item for it then? I mean, in Crystal, we've done Red before without Leftovers, but that's usually like if we want to hold on to like the Pink Bow or something.
Well, I have news. I don't have Slash or Body Slam
Why?
because I'm keeping Sand Attack on my final move set, so I have to keep it. Basically, it's Dig and Rock Slide the whole game.
You know, Steve, it's actually a good thing you said that, because as soon as I got access to Rock Slide, I probably would have deleted Sand Attack, so thanks for keeping that in my mind. Strat for Heracross is reversal spam. Oh, like what Scott did in Gen 2. Now, that was a very cool strat.
Okay, now that all of that has been done, now we can go do the drowsy guy and hope and probably die.
Alright, gonna fight
the bright
this
side.
guy.
Did you know we're faster than drowsy?
I'm going to hurt you. Endure reversal
well.
bulk up. Nice.
I thought I was being helpful.
Dang it. I was too distracted by what Steve was saying, and I just encountered the 5 Pokemon last. It's one of the worst trainers in the game.
It truly is. Wild Pokemon's better than her.
I mean, on the bright side, they're all one-shots. I just looked at the experience. This was roughly 1,200, but still, a trainer in the mid-game would have been better than that.
Okay. I was about to like full restore before battling Koga, but then I just realized if I get hit by even a single smokescreen, I will run out of PP easily for Dig. Just gonna go back and heal.
Do you guys think I should go in the hideout and get that rare candy? I think Sandshrew needs it. I'm gonna go get it.
I got every I plan on getting every candy except for the candy that shall not be named.
The Zapdos candy?
Yes. That one may as well be dead to you. Dead to everybody.
It would be a lot better if you could straight up fly to that power plant. Arclesol Silver Patch is ready? Oh, thanks, Scott. I'll look at it. Is there a particular time frame you want me to test it? I know I'll be busy for a couple of days. Oh, down here. Thanks for Matt for showing us that strat. Steve knows what I'm talking about.
All right. Guys, we're going to do something that even Van Man didn't do.
Use the bike.
No. Well, yes. But I'm doing something that Van Man didn't even consider. He brute forced some of the battles. I defeated Koga. And guess what I'm about to do?
Bikers?
No. I'm going to go catch a Poliwag.
Give you a
I can't beat Rival 5, so I'm going to catch Poliwag.
Wagsire. I need to re-record that footage, because I showed you the footage. I accidentally recorded it in 600 bitrate instead of 6,000. It looks horrible. So yeah, if I'm going to be testing it, I may as well re-record that run.
I think this
Can you make
strat
sure
is going to save me a lot of time.
Can you make sure to replace the Chikorita with it, please? Thank you. Okay, Cell Tri-Attack, Cell Counter, Cell Ice Beam. Alright, I can buy... You've got to be kidding. I'm a few money... I buy some now?
Monies?
Yeah, I'm short several monies. You know, monies. No, replace the Chikorita, please. I just always prefer to do my runs while the rival has the fire starter. Today's the exception because I forgot. What's the best vitamin, you think? Carbos?
I didn't buy any.
I'm doing Carbos. I had to sell all my super potions just to afford that third vitamin. Even though I picked up Rest and Mega Punch to sell, it still wasn't enough.
I plan on doing a last second visit.
Alright, put super repels there. Fly 2 ducks. The Carbos.
I think this
Right.
strat is going to be very different from Van Man's strat because now I'm going to have the special badge boost, and that's going to make some of the battles that I'm going to have to deal with a little bit easier.
Alright, now to go to Vermilion.
I haven't even beaten Erica yet. I'm curious when I should beat Erica.
Gym number 7.
Do
I
we
would
really think that she's going to be that hard?
Yes. Oh my god. I'll just solve the puzzle manually. I forgot to set in game hook or Pokebite, but I'll just solve it normal way.
Yes. At level 38, I should definitely consider learning Fury Swipes.
On.
Oh.
It's usually a 1 in 4 chance. It's usually a 50% chance the second can's the top left. Thank you. For those of you who don't know, the trash can puzzle's bugged in Gen 1. Whenever you find the first can, the second one's supposed to be right next to it, but there's literally a 50% chance it just spawns in the top leftmost can. Just because the trash can puzzle doesn't even work right. Really funny.
Do you know how fast Arcanine is?
Who's Arcanine?
Never mind. 101. I leveled up mid-battle. I used all 3 of my Swords Dances on Rapidash.
Alright, teach Rock Slide. Alright, get rid of Slash. Actually, wait. If you're keeping Sand Attack and you have Swords Dance, what are your 2 main attacking moves?
Dig and Rock Slide.
Okay, so you're saying when I get Swords Dance, I should delete Body Slam.
If you want to copy me.
Actually, I remember Scott said that Rock and Ground hits everything for neutral coverage in the game. Not a single thing in this game resists both. You keeping Sand Attack to use Swords Dance, you maniacs. Hey, we actually did the math on this. If we can outspeed the Gyarados on Lance's team and make it a 2-shot with Rock Slide, I think it is. Normally it would have a 15% chance to miss the Hydro Pump if it needs to be a 2-shot, but if we use 1 Sand Attack, have it miss Hydro Pump twice, it's roughly a 30% chance to use Sand Attack and have it miss twice. So using a Sand Attack first, actually straight up better.
At level 39, I lived 1 Razor Leaf at 7 HP.
Oh, really?
I have every badge possible now before Rival 5.
I'm actually going to get this nugget. I plan to do a second vitamin buy. I'm going to get as
I plan
many
to do one as
carbos
well.
and calciums as I can. I don't think buying proteins is really worth it if we get Swords Dance. So I think carbos and calciums is what I want to invest in.
Should I buy... Oh wait, I don't plan on using Earthquake.
Yeah, I'm not planning to use Earthquake either. I think Dig is just more
Because of-
versatile.
Because of my picking up of the good rod, I'm gonna make my vitamin trip now.
You're going? Interesting. So you're gonna go to Cinnabar before Sylph?
I already did. I have done every single thing you can do before Rival 5.
Oh. Wouldn't it
All right,
be
I got
better?
62 grand.
Would it be
I
better?
can afford 2
See,
carbos.
you'll probably do this run too, but wouldn't it be a better idea to fight Koga first for the speed boost, and then set up 3 swords dances on the rival's Pidgeot, badge boost yourself to outspeed everything in one shot?
Or I could have the special badge boost, and that way if I mid-level up and don't outspeed anything anymore, which is a very, very likely scenario to level up mid-battle, then I still have the higher special from the badge boost from Blaine. The regular
I
badge boost that
just
you get
I'm just
normally.
I'm just not a fan of catching a Goldeen just to do Blaine before Rival 5. Unless it's straight up
Poliwag.
impossible. Or Poliwag, whatever.
It doesn't really take much time. I just go fly to Lavender, get Great Balls, fly to. Hold on. 1. Okay, this has got Sand Attack, so I'm gonna go ahead and just beat it.
Which of these are the good bikers? I know
Oh
where
god, his
some of
second
them
Pokemon is Gyarados.
are. Whose?
Rival 5s.
Wait, I could have swore Rival 5 was Pidgeot Alakazam.
What? Rival 5 doesn't throw out Alakazam. He throws Alakazam second to last every time.
Oh, okay, I've just memorized it wrong. Okay, I don't think any of
To be
these
fair,
upper
my
guys
team's
are
gonna be
good.
different than yours because you're using the fire starter, right?
I'm supposed to, but I
Or
mixed up.
water.
Yeah, I messed up
Water
and I'm
starter.
facing the Blastoise team. Oh,
Right,
well.
so it's still a different team than the one I'm using.
Yeah. I'm just gonna accept it just because Sandshrew is gonna struggle no matter who I face.
I've done minimum battles so far, except for one optional battle, and I'm fighting mid Giovanni now.
You're gonna be in trouble at Lance. If you're
Yes,
gonna be
I
that
know,
low.
but I'm trying to see what the most minimum I can do is.
Yeah, I know about that biker actually. I'm just talking about like the ones with Weezings and Grime and Mucks. I have no idea where those bikers are in Red and Blue. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, they're all at the top part of Cycling Road, so I know where they all are. But in this game, they're just like all over the place.
Oh no. Oh, I need to battle like one trainer somewhere.
I need to use an elixir. Actually, do I still have the Ether of Death? I do have the Ether of Death.
Nice. This trainer's gonna be too much XP. Oh no, this is perfect. I bought the one black belt, and that was the exact amount of XP I needed. Now I can go do. This is the one thing that Van Man just didn't have, was being able to perfectly map out your XP.
I mean, he made that run like probably 2 years ago. Give him a break.
Yeah, it was before he even knew about Game Hook's existence.
Wasn't that when he used to have the game time on his overlay? Or was that older than that?
That was the only thing he had that was
yeah.
mapped.
It's not like we can watch the older videos. He took down his older videos.
Oh, I beat Sabrina second try.
Nice.
She used the worst moves you can imagine. Her first Kadabra used
Wow.
Disable, and her last Alakazam used Reflect.
Guys, look at how I have 0 power points when I defeated that last Pokemon. That was like perfect EP management.
Dude, I'm level 43 at minimum battles, except for two trainers.
Oh yeah, he got rid of his Poliwag World Wrath versus video. Apparently the reason he got rid of it was because apparently the nicknames he used was like some sort of slur in like some other language.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Which is honestly, it was honestly kind of funny because like no one had any idea until somebody pointed it out. You know what's
Oh,
funny?
man.
My Sandshrew fainted while poisoned in the Safari Zone, but since I never send out the Sandshrew, it's not breaking my rules.
Right, right. If you accidentally get a wild encounter though, because your level's too low, then you're done.
Well, I'm in the Safari Zone. The Sandshrew never gets sent out. There we go. Now I can heal it.
Oh, yes, I don't level up. Dude, I can't imagine this is gonna go better for me in the second
Alright,
run.
I'm gonna go do
My
Koga.
XP was so perfectly like done this time.
Yeah, I've heard about that, Ike. I saw... There's this, Dang it. I should not have fought that person. I tried to fight
Okay,
Hypno Trainer. Not a good
this is
idea.
it. I'm level 46. I've done only 2 battles extra. I'm about to do Rival 6. We're about to get 10 resets. Let's go.
Should get Swords Dance first. Yeah, Ike, I heard about that. There was this YouTube video I saw from this Korean woman. She said that there's a word in the Korean language that means, like... I don't know exactly what it means, but it's pronounced sort of like the N-word, just like with an E accent on the I. But it means something completely different in Korean. But she says when she makes videos, she has to avoid saying that or YouTube flags her videos. Just because it sounds so similar to an English word.
My XP is so perfect that I only level up on the Venusaur.
Am I paralyzed? Do I have a paralyzed heal or... I have a full restore. Okay. Actually, I shouldn't have wasted a full restore on just paralysis. That was honestly kind of wasteful. But still, like, imagine not being able to say a word in your own language just because the word sounds offensive to other people. Just because of, weird language things.
Newsflash. 3 was not fast enough. What's it called?
3 badge boosts.
Yes, 3 badge boost was not fast enough in order to outspeed the Alakazam.
Alright, I got... Oh, I didn't get Swords Dance yet, but I'm gonna get Swords Dance and fight most of the trainers and, most of the good trainers and stuff. I know who the good trainers are. You know, I'm fighting the... You know the trainer by the heal beds with that you could, like, skip by with, like, a cool little maneuver? That
Yeah.
rocket? I'm fighting him. The most amount of damage I took was just on the Hypno from me hitting myself. That was where I took most of my damage.
Dang it. Venusaur, I leveled up to 50 and the Venusaur still one-shot me.
Alright, I
53
know...
might do it though.
I know Earthquake is up here, but I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna go heal again. The reason I'm not getting is just because Dig has the same power as Earthquake, the same power points. Plus, it can be used for some nice versatile too, like getting one turn of invulnerability. Plus, if you happen to be paralyzed, it activates a really cool glitch to where you just can't get damaged ever again. Who knows? I might use it at somebody.
Ooh, at 53, I outspeed the Alakazam. Oh, and I don't level up. Okay, 53. Gotta remember that for the second run. 53 is the exact level you need to rare candy to.
Rare candy from, you mean?
No, 2. 53. You need to rare candy to 53 so you do not level up before the Venusaur.
Aren't you supposed to save your rare candies for the champion, though?
You don't have to use all of them.
Oh, what level were you before the candies?
47, I think.
What level are you supposed to be going into Lorelei after the candies? Like, not do a level up. You said you were going to use all but one candy to a certain level?
Yeah, unfortunately, that prediction is wrong. I did not foresee the rival being that difficult with badge boosts.
Interesting.
So I have to do training in Victory Road.
Did you get
Um,
Carbos?
I have. I am maxed out on Carbos and Calcium.
Ah. I can only take 1 more Carbos and 6 Calcium right now.
All right.
Alright. Can I just give the rival one try? Yeah. Who knows? The Blastoise is straight up worse than Gyarados just because he only has Water Gun, so maybe this won't be too bad. I
Okay.
forgot to teach Swords Dance. I am an idiot.
After I pick up this candy, I'll have 4.
I didn't pick it up.
Each. Crap. I have to redo the math now in order to get to. Oh, I'm not gonna get there at 67. Not even close. I didn't do any training. Of course, I'm not gonna get there at 67. Duh.
Well, so long, Body Slam.
That's fine. I'll do just the Victory Road training. See how that goes.
Okay. Alright, I'm not going to get the speed badge boost on the rival Thigh fight, but without Gyarados being there, I don't think it's going to be that bad. Interesting. I've almost never seen this guy with Growlithe. That confusion actually hurt.
I wonder what it said when I tried to surf in the overworld.
Okay, I just got really lucky there. The Blastoise used Bubble instead of Water Gun, and I know for a fact Water Gun would have killed me. I just got real lucky. Hyper. Yeah, I should have actually just fought the rival first, just so I would have outsped the Alakazam. Not the rival, Koga. I should have fought Koga first. But I decided to just give it one try, and I lucked my way through it. Remember, Dig is as powerful as Rock Slide, even if resisted. Okay, not resisted. The same type attack, assuming both moves are neutral. Actually, a neutral stab Dig is just as powerful as a super effective Rock Slide if you don't get stabbed. Right now, if the opponent's weak to Rock, but you can hit him with Dig, use Dig. Rock Slide is only really worth it for like flying types. In fact, it's the only reason I have it. It's for flying types. Y'all saw nothing. I totally did not use Rock Slide on a Rhyhorn.
I totally did not just battle that trainer with a Dugong without saving. Okay, so I'm 56. I have 4 candies that'll get me to 60. That's going to be nowhere near 67.
Alright. Best trainer right now to fight is Koga. Alright, I'm not fighting Hypno guy. That guy is just way too hard. I fight the Arbok trainers.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Mimic and I'm gonna start the league.
What level are you gonna be?
56 with 4 candies. I think worst case scenario, I just have to sand attack and then call it a run and then do the second one.
You just have to make sure that you're able to two-shot Gyarados and outspeed it.
Okay. Off to a great start at Lorelei.
Nice.
Already just dying so quickly.
You know, I've been paralyzed for a while, and I've never once been fully... Okay, now I've been fully parried. Fixer. Oh, PP
Okay.
up, dig. Rock slide, and dig. I just PP up sand attack. Oops. Well, I guess I have extra sand attacks now. Alright, I'm gonna keep the paralysis for Koga, just in case I get the invulnerability glitch to activate. Alright, got it.
Interesting. When does Cloyster? I thought Cloyster had withdraw. Is it? Did they learn over it?
Cloyster never had withdraw. At least on the Lorelei fight. It was only the slow row.
So if you get hit by Growl or get a attack drop, gotta risk another Swords Dance.
I mean, the paralysis thing there wasn't necessary. It was just cool. In fact, I might actually use that to beat Sabrina right now.
The worst part is, I think even if I were 6 levels higher, like I did training, I don't think this battle would be that much easier.
What speed is the Kadabra at?
Which one?
Sabrina's Kadabra, the first one.
I don't know. I know the Alakazam is at 115.
I'm definitely going to need to pick up the Max Ether on the way to Victory Road. It's at 90. Not like it even matters, I'm paralyzed. Come on. Dude.
Okay. I don't really think that's so such a crazy outcome to think I can't do that consistently, but it was surprisingly was quite hard. I mean, I need to use one sand attack, she needs to miss. I need to use 2 Swords Dance, and she needs to miss 2 times. So I guess in theory, there's like a 66% times 3 chance. Oh, I could also be hit 1 time.
Dude,
I'm perfectly happy being able to be hit 1 time.
I'm just not getting
it. I just need 2 66% chances to miss on Lorelei, which you'd think would be easy.
I just beat all of Sabrina's team while paralyzed without taking much damage.
That's pretty godly. Did she use Reflect?
Psywave.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
I was paralyzed, though. I was trying to activate that glitch to... I was worried, like, even after the Swords Dances, I still wouldn't outspeed the Alakazam. So I kept my paralysis to try and, like, become invincible. It never once happened, though. I just kept spamming Dig the whole time, just waiting for it to happen. I never used any Swords Dances, and then Sabrina just died. So she practically... I was getting really bad luck, and I still won the fight. Hey, Ike, I'm fighting Psych for you.
I'm fighting Agatha, and at this point, I've had 2 resets, and now it's basically 1 Swords Dance. If I fall asleep, I give up immediately.
I remember Scott said there's a trainer on this route with a War Turtle. I heard him say the swimmer could potentially be good training. There's a cue ball here with Tentacool, though.
There's one swimmer on that route with two very like evolved Pokemon. I just don't remember who they are. I know they're on the right side.
There's a guy with a single... Oh my god. This is insane.
Actually, it might have been 3 evolved Pokemon.
This is insane. I was fighting the one swimmer with the Starmie. I missed 2 rock slides and he killed me with water gun.
Very normal things.
Okay. Well, that sucked. I mean, I should really have Dig in slot 1. I have no idea why Dig is in slot 4.
Ah, the Van Man strat worked.
Is...
One
this...
Swords Dance on on Gyarados, and then use 1 Rock Slide.
Yeah, I just got a 1% death on that guy. Alright, here's the Wartortle. He's, like, on the left side. I don't know. He has a Staryu. Not really good training.
Interesting.
Is there a Calcium in the Cinnabar Mansion?
Yes. You go up 1 floor, and instead of taking a left, you take a right.
Okay, okay.
And you just go all the way right.
Oh. Okay. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I went to the wrong floor for a minute. Why did I PP up Sand Attack? Good question. Wish I had an answer for you.
I PP up Dig 3 times.
Where are you at now?
Champion.
How hard was Lance?
You just had to get the Hydro Pump miss. I'm facing the champion right now, but unfortunately everything goes perfectly, and then the Venusaur, whatever it hits you with is what it hits you with. So
You know what's interesting?
I just have to do this over and over again until Venusaur decides to use Vine Whip or Mega Drain. I can't remember. I think Mega Drain's in Gen 2.
I was just gonna say, I have no idea what training you did or didn't do. I have no idea if I'm doing too much training. I'm just fighting the trainers that I think are good.
I didn't do any training except for Victory Road. Oh, that's unbelievable. I am at 115 and he's at 119 speed.
I hate it
If
when
I
that
had done
happens.
just a little bit more training, I would have outsped the Venusaur anyways.
I'm fighting one Rapidash guy. For some reason, Ponyta and Rapidash gives so much experience compared to other Pokemon. It's insane.
It's fine. We're about to compare max what do you call this? Luck strat? When you go essentially as low battles as humanly possible, luck strat. Essentially max miss strat or AI manipulation. Ooh, Mega Drain. He lived. I lived. I knocked him out.
Nice.
115.55.
Nice.
I was 1 minute away from the under.
Dang.
I don't think I'm gonna beat this time. In-game time of 4:31 ish.
Axew, the Ponyta when training for Gardenia, Ponyta do not appear near near Eterna City in Platinum. That's only in Diamond and Pearl. I found that out the hard way. Ponyta only appear north of Orberg. It's unfortunate, I know. Alright, I'm gonna go fight Erica, but first, I'm gonna go in the department store, sell a bunch of stuff, and max buy calciums.
So let's see. Your game time was 3:36 right now.
What was
My
your
game time was 4:32. You got 1 hour.
Sell Fire Blast, sell the Carbos, sell Toxic, Psywave. I had a nugget here. 2 nuggets. That is not the right guy.
By the way, I think every single Carbos helped because I lived at 10 out thanks to off of Mega Drain.
All right, I had a bit of money to spare, so I bought a protein.
If I just said carbos, I meant calcium.
You did say carbos.
Yeah, I meant every calcium mattered.
There, I'm maxed out in carbos and calcium. Wait, no,
Quite
no, no.
frankly,
Right,
I
there we
think
go.
one-shotting stuff was never an issue. So quite frankly, if I were, or when I replay this run, I am only going to focus on carbos and calcium. Proteins felt very unnecessary.
I didn't mass buy I only bought one protein.
Ooh, what level are you? Because I did this battle and I was at, oh
What
god, I
Erica
was 10
battle?
levels lower than you. I did this at level 37 and the victory bell lift.
I'm doing all the training to get as high of a level as possible. What level did you beat the game at?
Good question. I won at 64.
Oh my god.
I also saved 4 candies for the champion, which probably would have really, really helped for Lorelei. All right. So
The only fire type.
what I need to do is I need to add 4 more levels. The question is, where do I add these 4 levels? Everybody in chat, go ahead and talk amongst yourselves on where do you think I'm gonna add these 4 levels. For starters, I already know for a fact we're gonna be battling all the trainers in Giovanni's gym. That's
Did
first,
you do
but
did you do the Arbok Sandslash guys?
no.
You could do the bikers with Grimers and coughings, or with Mucks and Wheezings. You
I
could
only
do
did 2 battles outside of Victory Road. Yeah, there's a lot I could add.
Yeah, like Infernape destroys Platinum.
I love Infernape, such a good Pokemon.
Yeah, it gets
It
Calm
has-
Mind and Swords Dance.
I know you could choose to be a physical or a special attacker. I mean, what kind of it's a plug and play. What kind of adventure do you want to have, Pokemon?
Interesting, I'm only at 3 resets.
I finished at 19.
Oh my gosh. Well, how many resets did you have going into the league? Do you remember?
I will look it up.
If only Calm Mind wasn't post-game. Yeah, sadly. Hey, on the bright side, Calm Mind being in the post-game actually gives physical attackers an advantage for once. Because they get Swords Dance early. That is not the right move. Ever.
All right, so let's see. Right
Oh my
before
God.
Rival 6. What matters?
Same with Bulk Up. Yeah, Swords Dance is
I
better,
had-
though.
So you know how you said you have 3 resets?
So far, yeah.
I had 3 resets going into Rival 6.
What level were you going into Rival 6? You said Candy to 53?
46.
I'm 52.
And I had a candy up to 53. 53 was the first level where I finally did
I
not
better
level
heal.
up after the Alakazam.
I wouldn't call Veilstone early. It's the city with the 4th gym. I call that early. I mean, at least compared to, like, the post-game.
That's a good call, Andrew Palmer. I should definitely consider doing the cycling road, and I could do that mid game. Left side's the one with all the poison types, right?
It's like a mixture of both sides.
Yeah, but we kind of agreed one side is one side is the other. I think left side is poison types, right side is fighting types.
It is, yeah. Left side might overall be better. I did fight some of the guys with Primapes and Machokes, though. Feels like physical is better in Emerald, special in Fire Red, physical in Platinum, physical Heart Gold. I can agree with that, just because Swords Dance is a lot easier to get in those games. But in Emerald, obviously, Calm Mind... Well, Calm Mind and Bulk Up are equal. You can get both of them easy, but Steven Stone is way better with physical attackers.
Are you guys watching Speed? He just unbelievable. Your rival 6 battle is unbelievable.
What did I do?
The execute, you missed 2 stun spores, so one of them you were above ground for. The Alakazam used 2 reflex, so one of them you were above ground for.
I didn't actually notice.
And then Did you one shot the Blastoise, which I assume you were gonna one shot, but it didn't use withdraw. No, it could not have gotten luckier. There was 3 points of contention. You just like one after another did it. Didn't care. All right, I'm gonna hit the restroom and then I'll start the second one
All right.
after speed's done.
Nuzlockes where you allow yourself to game corner as realistically only takes time always for the win. Yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna train here in Victory Road. Part of me wonders if I did too much, but then again, Steve admitted he did like so little training, but I don't know. He said his game time was 4:30. I can 100% beat that. And you gotta remember, runs with more resets tend to have lower game times. So, I think I will beat him. Oh yeah, choice specs in Sinnoh is awesome. It's upsetting how you don't get the choice band early. It's only the choice specs that you get early. I have to be real slow to make sure I don't use dig. I've had that happen before. Alright, so I think I'm supposed to use every rare candy except one. Wait, no, don't do that. I'm gonna use all but 2, actually. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Alright, I've got 6 candies left. 5 candies. Alright, so I need to get to 60. Alright. Oh. I'm not good at remembering to split. I have life split going with splits, and I keep forgetting to split. Alright, so... I don't think it's worth setting up on this thing. Cool, I got attack drop. What's the best plan for this fight? I think use a sand attack. How many swords dances do you guys think I need? I've got to learn these IV items like choice specs.
You need to be at +4. If you're at +3, you will not one shot the cloister.
Okay.
You might because you're much higher level, but I really doubt it.
Well, how did you survive an Aurora Beam?
I
2
sand
Aurora
attacked on
Beams.
turn 1.
Oh.
The problem is you have to survive 1 sand attack, then use 2
I crit.
swords dances, and if you get attack drop, you need to use another swords dance.
What's the second
really
turn
bad.
rest chance? In this game, it's not guaranteed though. In this game, it's a lot rarer in this game.
Yeah, my original strategy was to start with Rock Slide and then it would rest on immediately, but it didn't.
Maybe I should just use the sand attack. So I can get to +2 easier. And you just ignore it, and you attack me anyway. Okay, there's the turn 2 rest, and I got hit anyway. Cool. In solo runs, you get 200 rare candies. Ike, choice specs are still extremely good. It allows you to cut out a lot of rare candies, because the rare candies in Sinnoh, half of them can take quite a lot of time to get. Really? Okay. Wait, no. Use dig. Only use rock slide on flying types. I gotta keep telling myself, only on flying types. Dig everything else. Oh yeah, choice specs also makes up for the lack of calm mind too. You've got to be kidding. Oh, I lived.
Interesting. So you didn't one shot at +5.
I saw it. I crit. That's
Oh,
why I was
okay.
That's why I was upset.
Okay. I was gonna say that really worries me for my second run if that wasn't
Yep,
one
this
shot.
guy's the hiker.
I also needed to make sure to rare candy before Lorelei specifically because I will level up mid battle and not be able to outspeed Jinx anymore, and that's really bad.
Alright, gotta use, where's my elixirs? Here they are. Do you recommend I use a swords dance, or do I just spam dig?
You need to use the sword stance, otherwise you will not knock out Golbat with Rock Slide.
But I just miss anyway, and he used haze.
Nothing you can do about that.
I just missed rock slide again. Dude! Agatha, this isn't cool.
He's playing like good.
Stop it. Okay, that was just dumb. I kept, like, missing rock slide, and when I tried to use dig on the Gengar, she switched.
Now that I think about it, I think I missed like one Rock Slide, like the whole run.
Ike, the sand attack is for the Gyarados. That's the reason I held on to it this whole time. Sand attack gives me a higher chance of getting past the Gyarados.
Yeah, I found that if I just use Swords Dance and get the Hydro Pump miss, I can actually knock it out with a Rock Slide, which I did not think I could do, and it turns out I could do. But the Sand Attack still came in handy for the Lorelei's Dugong. I have
Oh my
absolutely
God.
no idea how I would beat her without it.
Okay, Agatha's just destroying me. Switch back? Oh, you've got to be kidding. She keeps destroying me. What is?
I don't like what I'm seeing. What I'm seeing is very bad for me.
Hey, this isn't bad strat of mine. Like, there's nothing I can do to avoid these.
No, I'm saying it's gonna go badly for me on next
Oh
run.
my-
This is not my experience with Agatha.
I just got Hypnosis Dream Eater. Oh my god.
Yeah, if I get Hypnosis, I immediately reset.
Nightshade. Dig. Thank you for not switching, you bitch. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna use another... Okay, Swords Dance, so now I outspeed. I'm not gonna outspeed the final Gengar, though. Hopefully she uses Toxic. Oh. Use the Sand. I'm not gonna use Sand Attack on the first Gengar. She outspeeds. That's not gonna help anything.
Will it even hit?
It would, yeah, but there's no point using Sand Attack if she moves first.
Yeah, you just I mean, that worked out. And once you have one Swords Dance, you can knock out everything. You just have to get hit by everything first.
Alright, I'm getting a bad mid-battle level up. This is
Oh,
I
interesting.
level up on the Haunter, and I'm 6 speeds slower than it. And I have 2 rare candy saved. One for Lance and one for the champion. What level were you when you beat Agatha?
I don't know. Probably like 55, 56.
Wow.
Like I said, I used 4 candies before the champion.
There we go. I had to use a second Swords Dance to outspeed the Haunter. Look at this. I'm now at full health for the Gengar. This is how random the fight is. There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it, Agatha?
Yeah, and for Gyarados, you just use one Swords Dance immediately, get the Hydro Pump miss, and then Rock Slide, and then Swords Dance, dig the whole team.
Does
Well,
Rock Slide
big
not one-shot without Swords Dance? Or two-shot?
Well,
Uh,
why would you take your chances with two 10% misses when you can just
no,
one 10% miss?
what I was thinking is use Sand Attack and then use 2 Rock Slides. Don't even bother with Swords Dance. That's what I
Right,
was
and
thinking.
also the Swords Dance will make you outspeed the Gyarados for the next turn, which is great.
I already outspeed it.
Interesting.
Yeah, look at this. See,
Yeah,
this is
that worked
exactly
out.
how I
I just
envisioned the
assumed it
fight.
didn't. Oh, you outspeed. I didn't.
Yeah, level 62, plus I maxed out in Carbos.
Yeah, then that makes it way easier. I got the Hydro Pump miss on like try 2 or whatever, so I'm not gonna complain.
Don't you think about it, Sandshrew. I know you got hit with Supersonic, but don't think about it. Oh, really? Barrier? Okay, that's just not fair. That is so not fair. The first attempt I make... This is the first attempt. I almost would have first tried Lance. How much does this do? It still kills me. Okay. Makes me wonder if all those calciums were a waste.
No, Lorelei, they help a lot.
You're right, you're right. Alright, so with
Also,
the Sand Attack...
the Rival 6 Alakazam, all the Alakazams, the Carbos or Calcium helped.
This is some bad luck I'm having right here. Dude, I literally almost could have had a first try Lance, and this run would have been so good. But the Aerodactyl actually caused me a reset. Just because of Supersonic. Like, the one thing it could do.
That's true.
Am I doing RNG manipulation? I literally keep getting the same outcome. Sand Attack is supposed to make that Hydro Pump 56% accurate. We did the math on this. Dude! Stop. I'm gonna try something. What if I use a turn 1 Swords Dance? I hate this game. The one time I decide to use a Swords Dance without Sand Attack, he just straight up misses. I hate this game. Whenever I try to play safe, I get punished, but when I play risky, I get it first try.
It do be like that sometimes.
I was gonna test if me using Swords Dance will badge boost my special to let me live a Hydro Pump. That's what I was trying to test. If I had to take a guess, the answer would have been no. I crit it. Okay. Barrier. Missed.
My condolences.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Okay, at least I can test my theory. No, it does not. Okay. Even I did the math, though. Using one Sand Attack and having 2 Hydro Pump misses is roughly a 30% chance, but a single Hydro Pump miss is 30. A single one is 15%. Using the Sand Attack makes it more likely for him to let me get past it.
That's if you outspeed. I didn't
do.
outspeed, so I just had to take the 15.
Oh my god. This is so dumb. Aerodactyl prevented me from having a first try Lance. And look at me now. And there's nothing you can really do about this. Wow. This is nuts. And Steve, I'm a higher level than you, and I'm still struggling so bad.
Yep.
You better be worried for run 2.
I know. I do not expect to beat my first run.
It looks like I'm gonna have a much better game time than you, though.
I played a high luck playthrough.
I still have to deal with Rock Slide. You know what? If I have to take into account Rock Slide misses, is it straight up better to just hope for a Hydro Pump miss rather than using Sand Attack?
I don't know.
Okay, I just got it. I just had to ask. I just had to ask nicely. That's it.
Nicely.
Now the question is Rock Slide gonna screw me again? Because the last time I made it to the Dragonite, I actually crit Rock Slide. This is only a 7% chance. If I didn't crit it, I would have one-shot it. Steve, he used Slam and Miss. What do you have to say about that?
He tried.
Interesting. I just realized I never used my Lance Rare Candy. Now I'm going to be level 65 for the champion.
Wait, you're only 65?
What level were you?
64.
I got every rare candy except Power Plant. Oh, and Victory Road. I didn't get Victory Road.
Oh, I got the Victory Road candy and I did all the trainers in Victory Road. I'm curious if all the trainers, well, I shouldn't say all of them. I did skip a few. I skipped the last two, you know, the one with water and the one with grass.
Oh, I actually outspeed the Alakazam. Nice.
Those guys individually probably replace so many of the early game trainers.
And I never fight this Arcanine. Nice, I actually one-shot Executor. Level up on Char or Blastoise. He's still outspeed by 4. 136.10, 26 resets, level 66. Dude, this run could have been so much better.
Hey, you got a better game time than I did.
Part of me wonders if that's because on 3 times speed I'm not bumping into walls as much, but I did do a lot more training. I don't know. I honestly want to do a second run.
You definitely did a lot more training. I'm looking at your vitamin count remaining, and your numbers are lower than mine.
I feel like...
Well, your attack one is lower, at least.
I feel like it honestly didn't matter, though. Because it all comes down to Gyarados.
You had 26 resets. I had 19. We both went into Rival 6 at 3. Yeah, tough to say. Might have something to do with clicking speed and walls.
Maybe. Should I do an... You know what? Time was it? I could do it, yeah. Alright. Let's do run 2.
You don't have to. It's a rough run.
I'm doing it.
All right. Yes, I will get ready to begin mine. By the way, I didn't even notice until just now, but the moveset was actually on my overlay the whole time. So, if anybody was curious what our moves that we had to work with, they're right there on the right side.
I will get another drink, though, first. But what's the... I'll be right back, guys. If you want to think of how I can change the lake game to make it better. I honestly can't think of a way. It all just comes down to Gyarados. I'll be back.
I don't even think it was Gyarados. I think it was Lorelei. I think Lorelei was the hardest. That's the sad part. His run, he didn't have that much of a problem with Lorelei. Meanwhile, on my run, I had the biggest problem with Lorelei. So he also had a bigger problem with Agatha and Lance than I did. Quite frankly, I mean, according to math, I should beat Lance, you know, 1 in approximately like 7-ish tries. So it is what it is. I'll get the Hydro Pump miss eventually. And then you just know, you know, it's like 10% chance I miss with Rock Slide, but I'm cool with that. Now the question is, do I add training? I think the answer we agreed upon is yes, I do in fact add training, but questions were where. I think we kind of agreed on cycling road a little bit. The what's it called? The gym trainers in Giovanni's gym. I could add the water Pokemon on route on the route like left, north, or I mean north and oh, you know what? I could check. Okay, well, I don't have that over there. I should probably save that over there. Hold on, give me a second. Alt images. There it is. All right, and I'm gonna bookmark this. Cool. All right, and what this page allows me
I'm
to do
back.
is I can check individual things at once. So let's see which trainers are in fact the good water trainers. All right, left facing guy in the water. I believe Sea Kings do not get a water move via level up except for
Water.
Waterfall, which I
Yeah.
believe is in the 30s.
No, but no seeking in the game has waterfall. We looked at this.
Okay. All right,
I'm
let's
gonna
see.
I'm gonna pop out YouTube chat. I'm gonna make a poll. Will I beat my first run?
Here it is. Poliwhirl Tentacool Seadra.
All right, I'm gonna
And then
go ahead
there's
and get a head
another
start.
one, Seadra Tentacruel.
All right,
Seadra, I think
two.
its best water move is Bubble.
All right, Steve. I'm gonna go ahead and get started just because I run slower.
Okay. Right. So that's two trainers I can beat. Um, let's see.
I only decided to continue with the run just because I see there's a lot of viewers here and I want to get a better time. There's a bunch of people here. Just stick it out, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you did during your Twitch days? Like, if you ever got rated and you got like triple the audience, you just kept going as long as you could?
Yeah. Until I got real fat and happy about it.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means when I used to consistently have over 100 people and I would get a raid, I wouldn't like keep it going as long as I used to. Okay, well, I'm trying to think. Did I add training in Sylph too? There are no water Pokemon in Sylph, and most of them are, and a lot of them are weak to Dig. So honestly, that's probably not a bad idea either.
So, do you think I did too much training?
No,
Or-
I'm adding training. I think you poorly used candies.
I saved them for Lorelei. How's that
Yeah,
not
but
wisely?
you were using them like after each Elite Four member, which you don't level up when you're that high of a level. So you should just let the level ride.
Oh, no. I saved one for Lance, one for the champion, but I never used the candy for Lance, so I basically had two for the champion. Although on Agatha, I did have a pretty bad mid-battle level up. I leveled up on the Haunter and I lost my speed. Maybe I should have used a rare candy before Agatha. Because losing the badge boosts on Lance isn't a big deal. I outspeed everything except the Aerodactyl anyway. So I think in this run, I'll save a candy for Agatha, and then I'll save one for the champion.
I'm having a real hard time trying to think how I'm going to add 3 more levels. These are 3 non-candy levels. Oh well.
I just blacked out on a wild Pidgey. I had less health than I thought.
Oops. Oh, right. I need to set my over-under. Hello, Gojo. I know I missed comment. So if my last one was basically perfection,
I'm gonna train in the wild first. I'm gonna train in the wild first before I consider the bug catchers, because I got really lucky on them last time. Like, I've gotten hit with like 13 poison stings and never got poisoned. That's how lucky I was.
Okay, under 116. Basically, will I beat the first run or will I not beat the first run? My money is on the over, but we'll see.
My poll is, will I beat the first run, yes or no?
Maybe I should have considered going with that. Okay,
This run wasn't nearly
fast
as
tech,
long as I thought, though.
all that stuff. Yeah, it feels a lot faster when you're playing, but trust me, it was a long run. 115 puts it with let's see, made it 1 minute slower than Hitmonchan, and I did Hitmonchan recently, so that is like peak Hitmonchan.
Hmm. Alright, I just fought the, I wonder if I should do light years training right away. Alright, I should probably buy my pokeballs first before I do this. Okay.
Smart.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can at least defeat the Diglett, then I'll do blackout training before I do the bug catchers. Yeah, I don't think so. Okay, yep. Back to the wild. Yeah, Scott also mentioned, like, even though the training, like, south of, Pewter City, even though it's, like, he mentioned the encounters, like, being quicker, and I told him about the lower level, he did mention you technically gain more stat experience, because the Pidgey and Rattata have higher speed, so I kind of wonder if this is one of the runs where early stat XP and speed might actually matter.
Interesting. You know what? I got nothing to lose.
I think after I beat the bug catchers, I'm just gonna train on the Pidgeys and Rattatas. If you guys are telling me to heal my poison, did you set the IVs? Thanks for reminding me. I will go do that.
You didn't freeze it last time?
No, I forgot. What are my DVs actually? 4 attack, 6 defense, 1 speed, and 3 special.
That is
Nice.
not good. Sounds like a restart to me.
No, I fixed it.
What about all those wild Pokemon you could have been battling with your perfect DVs?
Got it. Team
Well, that's
Reminder.
embarrassing.
Well, as soon as
Screw
I
it, I'm
level
starting
up.
over.
Oh, what happened?
I talked to old man with the teaching tutorial.
You started over that?
I was only 1 minute in. Plus, he was gonna judge me the whole time.
Activate Judge. I think I'm going to train to level 10 before I do the bug catchers. And then once I finish the bug catchers, I'll blackout train the rest of the way.
Interesting. Well, yeah, whatever.
Well, Steve, I remember you mentioned that you were going to add training, but are you going to add as
Yeah.
much training as I did? Because I feel like I did too much.
No, I'm only adding convenient training.
I mean, what's your definition of convenient training? Like,
Stuff
where
that
is
can
that?
be one shot essentially with dig.
Like, the first...
I just Gen 1 missed a scratch.
If you guys are wondering, I did that on purpose. It's like it's convenient training. I mean, I feel like I didn't really fight any bad trainers, although I feel like a bunch of the bikers were pretty bad training. I probably should have done like only the wheezing guy at the very end.
I'm just gonna do the left side bikers.
I'm gonna do that, actually. Psych is always convenient. He definitely is.
Dang it! Forgot to start the timer. I
That's
had just
hilarious.
defeated a Pidgey too with 2 HP remaining.
You know what?
Interestingly enough, I never really used my potions very much.
You know something I'm doing? If I get poisoned while training, I'm just gonna ignore it, and if I black out, I'll just get a free heal anyway.
Okay. Timer is going now.
I ain't one-shotting this. Yep. Alright, that's all the bug catchers. Alright, I'm level 11. Time to do blackout training.
Have fun.
Even though you consider it cheating.
It's not cheating. You lost. The run is over.
I've seen you die to random Pokemon and count them as blackouts.
Yeah.
As
And I still add them to the reset counter.
Alright, so if I blackout train and I add to the reset counter, is it count as cheating?
And it was an acknowledged loss.
So I have to acknowledge these as losses?
Yeah, you lost.
But I'm doing it on purpose, though.
But you lost.
See, by your logic, as long as you add the resets, you can blackout train on purpose.
I mean, I won't do it on purpose. Losing on purpose is I don't know. Like how the Japanese view suicide.
I
It's
mean, a
sin.
lot of them did in the war.
Oh wait. No, isn't suicide like honorable in some way? That was probably wrong.
The Japanese made a lot of their soldiers do kamikaze during the Second World War. Like I actually read, I saw a video online about it. If a kamikaze pilot actually failed to do the kamikaze and he lived, the soldier's actually shamed for it. You're actually shamed for surviving a kamikaze. You were supposed to die with honor, but if you come back alive, you're basically disgusted by everyone in your ranks. Actually, Annie, he's still convenient training. Psych doesn't have any water moves on his Seeking. If you... You know what? I'm actually gonna kill the Sandshrew. I'm done blackout training. I'm gonna do the rest of the training on wild Rattatas and Pidgeys so I can gain more, speed XP. The 4th and 5th trainer of Blaine's Gym might be a good idea. Yeah, the only one in there I fought was the one guy with the level 41 Rapidash. I think there's another one in there that's really good. I think there's a guy with 2 Vulpix and a Ninetales. But I don't really think that's convenient just because there's 2 Vulpix. I know there's a guy in there with a single Ponyta, but that's not even convenient either.
Okay, Metapod's got 20 HP. That
Yeah.
fine.
Another reason I don't mind doing this second run, I really have nothing else to do tonight, although I actually have to go to work kind of early tomorrow. I'm filling in for somebody. Then again, I'm the kind of guy who goes to sleep at like 11 p.m. and I get up at 6:30.
You could not pay me to do that.
Although, when I say get up, I mean just open my eyes and look at my phone for 2 hours.
Even that's quite hard for me.
I've been doing it since I was a kid. We used to live far out in the woods, and in order for the bus to like take us to school on time, I remember this. We had to be at the bus stop, like right down our driveway, because we used to live on a big hill. We I think I remember the bus got there at 6:30 in the morning. So we had to get up an hour earlier just to get ready for the day. And we always had to be abed by 8 in order to get up at 5:30. I remember that. We've had to do that for years and years. When did you have to get up for school as a kid? Do you remember?
Uh, 7:30.
Yeah, lucky. My school started class at 7:50, 8 o'clock.
That sounds right. That sounds the same.
You had to get up at 6. Actually, I would just get up at 5
I
because it would
I
just
mean,
take me
I
forever to
think
get ready.
I would get up and then get dressed and then leave. It's what I do now for work. I don't do anything between getting up and leaving, except for getting dressed.
You don't even brush your teeth.
Correct.
You are frickin' disgusting, dude. And when the stream's done, go brush your teeth.
All the way upstairs.
You have a bathroom down there, dude.
2 floors upstairs.
You have a bathroom down there.
I have a sink.
You don't have a sink down there?
I have a sink. It's
Yeah.
one of those ones that your washing machine drains into. That's what I have.
Are you sure that's not just a giant drain on the floor?
No.
That's the only one I can think of. My washing machine doesn't empty into a sink. It goes into the sewers.
Oh, mine empties into a big, like squarish sink.
You used to get up at 3 a.m. because you liked having free time in the morning. I used to do that when I was younger too, which is why I got up at 5 on the dot. So I would have everything ready by like 5:40, and then I would like, what did I do? I didn't really watch TV because my parents were still asleep. What did I do in the morning? I think sometimes I would like play my DS or maybe read something.
I'm just not a morning person by any stretch of the means. Even now, when I go to work, I wake up, I get dressed, I immediately go to work.
Oh my, dude. You know what's interesting? I know a lot of adults and other people, especially like my own brother and my own mom, like eating in the morning just makes them sick, makes them feel sick. But I do not understand people who feel that way. I feel like if I don't eat something in the morning, then I actually tend to have a really bad day, especially at work, because there have been days where I had to skip breakfast because I would like run late for work. Whenever I do that, I end up snacking 3 times as much. And I know it's not good for me. It gives me something to look forward to when I get out of bed. I just can't go to work without eating something. I just can't. It's been that way since I was a kid, too.
Extraordinarily rare for me to eat breakfast.
My family is weird. Well, sometimes. I mean, my mom has not the best immune system, and my brother has my mom's immune system. Fortunately, I don't. I rarely get sick.
Nice.
I'm still training on those Pidgeys, by the way, and Rattatas. I'm just hoping all the extras.
Oh, I completely forgot.
I'm thinking maybe at the end of the game, it might give me an extra 2 speed. And it might end up mattering.
I really don't think so, but quite frankly, I actually think you'll go through your scratches faster and require more heals.
Yeah, probably. Are we in the medium fast group?
Yeah.
Feels slow. Oh, I just looked at my speed. I'm level 15, and it already says I have 2 Carbos worth of speed EVs. It says 8
I'm
right now.
13 and I don't even have one.
So I feel like it is helping, actually, because each Carbos gives 2560. So if it shows 8, that means I must have roughly 5,000 in my speed right now, in terms of static speed.
Huh. I mean, I'm looking up and your Rattatas have 9, your Pidgeys have 10, my Caterpies have 8, my Metapods have 8. A
Well,
small
Metapods and
amount.
Kakunas have really low speed, so you get no
This
speed
Caterpie
XP.
level 5's got 9.
You know it's not based off of that, right? It's based off of it's off of its base speed. Level 5, level 100 Caterpie give the same stat XP. The levels don't matter, it's the Pokemon that matters. Levels only matter for experience. Like, overall experience. Hey, Steve, do you remember
is.
how much experience Brock's Geodude gives?
No.
I'm wondering if it's worth, like, training up to level 16 and have it so I level up on the Geodude and just use Scratch on it, and then I get Slash for the Onix. Might be a good idea. Anyone in
I
my
want to say it's like 300.
anyone in my YouTube chat, if you're able to rewind the VOD to when I fought Brock for the first time and defeated his Geodude, can anyone tell me how much experience he gives? Please and thank you.
Or go to mine and my overlay will tell you without having to wait for the Geodude to die.
You mean wait for the Geodude to die? As long as the Geodude's on the gameplay, it'll show its speed.
Oh, I thought you were talking about XP.
Oh, yeah, I need the XP. I meant the XP, yeah. I mean, I 4-shot it with Slash anyway. $220, thank you.
Seems low.
268. I just need a few more Pidgeys.
Well, can somebody do the math? Can they add 220 to 409?
Add 220 to 409. 629.
29?
629.
Okay, so that's how much XP I would technically need then.
Alright,
Do
time
that
to fight
strat.
Brock. I'm gonna have to do Brock at level 16, but when I beat his Geodude, I'll get Slash.
I don't think it's worth it. I think I'm just going to get the 200 XP.
I just crit the Geodude, nice.
I think that battle with Geodude is going to take so long, I could have just gotten 200 XP anyways.
It's not that bad. It looks like I'm doing 2 damage for each scratch. Well, he only used... Okay, now he used 2 defense scrolls.
At a speed tie, I can't. I can't. If I was faster than Onyx, sure, I would do that because then I would be able to reliably work around Bide. But if I cannot reliably work around Bide, there's no way. I gotta level up.
I outspeed the Onix. I'm at 27 speed now. It was the Rattatas and the Pidgeys, I'm saying.
This is one very rare reason to do that.
Yeah. I think this is the first time in a long time where purposefully grinding on Pidgeys for speed experience actually mattered for Brock. Because now it was no longer a speed tie. But I didn't do it for Brock. I did it for the late game. Now I have a lot of extra speed to work with. I already bought the pokeballs. I'll just buy 2 paralyzed heals. Hey, Ari. I have a feeling I have seen you in my chat before. Or unless you're a new viewer, I'm not sure. I could have swore I've seen a name like that before.
I think I was at like 17.7 or 17 like 50 when I beat Brock last time, or when I started Brock last time. I can't remember.
Also, compared to my splits, my Brock split was 1 minute 23 seconds slower. And that time was mainly for him to defeat the Geodude that method.
I think it might have to do with the more battles you did.
Maybe.
I'm actually kind of curious. Were you one-shotting stuff toward the end?
I was one-shotting everything since I was level 13.
Okay, well, I don't necessarily one-shot metapods, so
Yeah. Well,
I'm curious if that made a difference.
Well, if I have an extra, like, 5 or 6,000 speed in my stat XP, that at the very end of the game, that might give me an extra 3 stat points. And that might actually matter a lot, because I was barely outspeeding things last time in the league.
And I have to get to 409 remaining. I'm currently at 479.
There we go,
Right,
got the
we're
Pidgey.
almost there.
How many Pokeballs do I have?
Don't you
4.
hate it? Don't you hate it when you're on basically the very last Pokemon and it's like the longest one to grind for?
What do you mean by that?
Like, you know, you only need one more Caterpie, and then this is the one that decides I need to go up and down the grass like a whole 7 times.
Oh, yeah. Alright, did you fight optional trainers in Mount Moon last time, or do you plan on it this time?
I did not, and I do not plan on doing it.
You might actually be right. I mean, I know there's like a couple of trainers here that are really good XP, like the Magnemite guy. You know what? He's like right on the path. I'll just fight him.
Okay, you said I won at 1820 MBF. Okay. All right, I'm not going to do the full 6 on Geodude. I'm just going to do 3.
Hey, there's a Paris. Scratch doesn't one-shot, right? Barely. Oh, wow. You are new. How's the run going? This is playthrough number 2. Playthrough number 1, I got really bad luck in the league. And apparently I'm getting bad luck with this Paris. Okay, last Pokeball. Steve, I had this Paris at low red health. It took 4 Pokeballs at low health.
I got it to like half with Scratch last time, but that was my last Pokeball. Just because I said F it, I'll just use a Scratch.
Yeah, like it was at low health, but it still took 4 Pokeballs. That's nuts. But yeah, the first run I had really bad luck in the league. This run, I'm still expecting to get bad luck in the league.
We're all going to have really bad luck in the league. It's just this Pokemon's nature. It can't do good.
I've just been doing nothing but these streams all day. Actually, before this, I did 2 Fire Red playthroughs with Hisuian and Arcanine. I only did this with Steve because I decided to set a goal in the last stream. If somebody did a super chat of $10 or more, I would do this with him, and Sundown actually donated it, so I'm doing it. And I figured if Steve's doing 2 playthroughs,
so it's worth it.
It will absolutely be worth it, yeah. It's
something
why I
needed to fill out the bottom because everything was too good.
Actually, I think my bottom place is Kabuto. I think my
Kabuto's pretty bad.
My Kabuto was an hour 45, I think, and this is only slightly better than Kabuto.
Mine is way better than that.
Well, remember the different rules.
Right.
My leaderboard has a rough 4 times equivalence. I can look at it later.
It's intermissible at court.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's not a fair comparison per se, but give or take like a couple minutes. You should have a rough idea.
I think I said that wrong too. I think I said intermissible. Ooh, Paris.
Nice.
Haha, 1 HP
You knocked it down to 1.
in 1 scratch.
Nice. Paris is 75% max. So yeah, that was pretty unlucky. This run isn't going great, to be honest. That's the fact it's the first stage that isn't going to evolve. I think it's going great so far. I think grinding on those Pidgeys and Rattatas for speed, it might make the late game easier. Who knows? I might actually be able to outspeed the Staryu without going to the SSN first.
Last time, it just took 2 water guns for me to beat it, so this time I need to do a little bit more.
I got a
Be a
reset
higher
on
level.
I got a reset on Nugget Bridge Rival. I got hit with a sand attack. I missed 2 slashes and Squirtle water gunned me to death. Unlucky.
I don't know where to add the training though.
Just do the convenient trainers.
The convenient trainers are the ones near Nugget Bridge. Oh, why you gotta sand attack me like that?
I mean, still, that $10 super chat goal, that effectively is the equivalent of the ad revenue for 7 different 3-hour streams. So, this is worth it.
And 2 memberships.
Well, I think my lowest tier membership is $2.99, I think.
Mine too. I would love to get that goal feature because then I could start doing the member the can you choose like memberships or anything instead of super chats?
No, it's pure super chats. And
Okay,
it's
so they're
based on-
testing
it's
out
based
Twitch
on-
features, but they're not totally integrated yet.
It's based on number of super chats. So, like, if we get 3 super chats, minimum of $5. So if one person donated 15, that only counts for a third of the goal, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I used to all the time on Twitch set sub goals, and then like I would do something. I would play a deck that somebody else built for me. I would have to use
need
my
to go
in-game
heal.
currency to purchase the cards, so it was within reason.
Although Sundown tried to make me do Wobbuffet run in Crystal, and I told him no. I will do suggested runs for like money, but not Wobbuffet. Come on. I do say in the start of my stream, we have the right to refuse a request. We'll do about anything though. I mean, Sundown could have suggested, what would be? Let's see. Like that, like the first stage form of what's that Gen 7? What's that Gen 7 Pokemon that looks like a light up mushroom? Starts with the letter
You're
S.
asking me?
I'm not asking the chat. Yeah, there's like a Gen 7 Pokemon that looks like a glowing mushroom. I think the first stage Pokemon is called Morlul. I don't remember what the second stage is called. Shiinotic. Yeah, that's it. Shiinotic. I mean, Sundown could have suggested Morlul, the first stage of Shiinotic, and I would have done it. I mean, that just shows you how forgettable that Pokemon is. I think Gen 7's still the newest game it's ever been in. I don't remember it being in Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet.
This build guy doesn't know how to take no for an answer.
Hey, Steve, in this run, are you getting the Ether of Death?
I should have. for training purposes. Now I guess I'm gonna have to grab the second Ether of Life.
The Ether of Life. Orlols and
The
Shield.
one here is the Ether of Death because you don't know if you need it or not, and you generally pick it up. But the one the SSN is the Ether of Life because you only grab that one when you know you need it.
That's
So
true.
this Ether is bad. That Ether is good.
That would explain why I don't remember it, because I played Sword. I mean, I made a living dex, but I'm not going to remember everything. Oh, it's in both of them. Oh.
I think the Ether of Life requires no battles either. I want to say it's room 3, the room directly to the right of the room with rest.
I think it's the
Either that
furthest
or-
rightmost room. Oh, wait, no, that's the max potion. I don't remember exactly where it is.
I'm also going to grab Body Slam.
Yeah, Morlul I would have done, but I'm not doing Wobbuffet. Someone would need to donate like $100 for me to do that in any game.
I was right. The Ether of Life requires no trainer. You just walk right in.
I'm actually attempting early Misty because I actually speed tie her Staryu. I'm just gonna see if
What's the
Starmie's
speed?
38.
I'm 38. I just need one level, you say? I can get that easy.
Crit water gun. I just want to see if the Starmie is a one-shot with Dig. Because going to the SSN is only going to get us 2 levels. I think the 2 levels only really matter for speed. Let's defend. I lived a bubble beam.
John's asking when you're gonna
Yes.
do Mega Gengar in Omega Ruby.
I have no plans on that. Hey Steve, I beat Misty.
Nice.
Funnily enough, I survived Bubble Beam, got the speed drop, which badge boosted my attack, and it let me one-shot it from half health, because she used X defend while I was underground. Oh, Wobbuffet in Gen 1 straight up can't happen. Counter doesn't even work right, and I have no idea how I would backport Mirror Coat. Unless we were to internally change how counter works to do more typings, theoretically we could do something about it.
Just make counter bide. Just increase bide's PP.
It would have to be like a special exception backport, though, kind of like modern Weedle.
You would just need to like triple bide's PP and call it counter.
No, I'm not. No. If I want to backport Wobbuffet into Gen 1, I want to make it the real deal. Bubble Beam. Nugget.
What speed does Starmie have? I know I won't
56.
outspeed it. Okay, 56. Yeah, there's no way I'll outspeed it, but it was just an idea.
Crazy you're both playing the same mon. I set in the Arcanine stream, the Suian Arcanine stream I just did, I set a goal in my YouTube chat, because it's apparently a new feature they're rolling out where you can set super chat goals. If somebody donated one super chat, at least $10, Steve was doing Sandshrew after this, I said that I would do the run with him, like a secondary stream. And Sundown actually donated the $10 in one super chat. So this is my second playthrough with Sandshrew now.
I first tried Misty.
What level were you? 26?
27.
Interesting.
And it leveled me up to 28.
You know what's interesting about that? I was level 25 when I went to Mist, and I feel like I did most of the good trainers, so I wonder how you were 2 levels higher. Did you do SSN first?
Duh?
Oh, I didn't.
I didn't even think that was a question.
I didn't. I third tried her.
Okay, well, we're about to find out Well, I mean, we already know. I'm going directly to Surge now.
Hey, Steve, would you be upset if I picked up the Great Ball just to sell it?
No, I like that great ball. I have an attachment to it.
No, you're supposed to say, of course I'd be upset. It's the best Great Ball of all time.
It is technically because it's the most A, it's the most free great ball, and then B, it's like the most available, or like it's the earliest great ball you can get.
For those of you wondering, the Great Ball is in the little kitchen area on the
Ah,
SSN. It's the first Great Ball you can get without being able to buy them. The nearest town you can buy them is, I believe, Lavender.
I Gen 1 missed a dig on Surge.
Nice. What did he do? Undershock?
I mean, he didn't really do anything. The only damage he did, I think, was Sonic Boom. Oh, Growl, yeah. I'm at 202 in game time.
154. And again, I think it's the lower speed, making it artificially lower.
Well, yeah, but just kind of like, a good idea where I was when I beat Surge.
Yeah.
And
Alright, I forgot to auto-solve the trash puzzle again, so I'm gonna need to solve this. Darn. There we go. Why did I heal before Surge? He literally cannot hurt me.
Smart.
The only moves of his that
Maybe
can hit me are Sonic Boom, Tackle, and Quick Attack.
maybe between now and the last run, he learned Mega Kick.
Mm.
I heard it happens in one game.
Hey, Steve, this is I was just gonna say I saved almost 6 minutes on my Surge split, but that's a bit misleading, because last time because I did Surge later, so that's the reason for the time save. That's a bit misleading. Assistant Badge Distributor Surge. If he's distributing the badge, who's the main badge distributor, and who's the gym leader?
I think he just kind of he hands out the badges. He made you feel like you did something for it. So far, I've only used Body Slam once since I taught it.
Is Slash in your slot 1?
It is.
I'm letting you know this now. A non-crit Slash at level 29 does not one-shot the Oddish.
What Oddish?
Wrapping Lass.
Oh, yeah, I used Dig on her.
Yeah, I figured Slash would have been just fine, but no, use Body Slam or Dig. The major badge distributor is Blaine. And the assistant is Surge. I better save.
I'm gonna grab the
Ye-
nugget this time.
Hey, Steve, I know you always said you mainly drank like Diet Coke or Coke Zero, but what's your opinion on Mountain Dew?
I liked it before they changed it.
What do you mean changed it? Did they change the recipe at some point?
Oh yeah.
When was
Oh
this?
yeah. Oh, it was like a decade ago.
know what's interesting?
You remember when they used to have like mountainous cans that were green, and now they're like little green, white, and like light green color?
Oh, like the old design on the cans. I remember
The
that.
old design is right around the time they changed the formula, or at least I think they changed the formula. I have no proof.
I will say, it's one of my favorite sodas, but not the original. I actually no longer like the original Mountain Dew. I haven't had it in so long. I tried to have a can recently, and I just couldn't stand it.
Which one do you like?
My favorite one is the Blue Voltage.
Okay. Okay, this is fine. That's an acceptable answer. I thought you were about to say Diet Mountain Dew. I was like, we can't be friends. Diet Mountain Dew is awful. It's like piss water.
If I actually said that, would you have left the call and ended the stream?
I don't know. Maybe.
Wow.
Would have been a thought on my mind.
No, I've
Diet
never
Mountain
had
Dew
it.
is so bad.
I just wonder how you can take such a sugary soda and make it a diet while still tasting the same.
They removed all the sugar. There is no more sugar. It doesn't taste like Mountain Dew. No matter how much people tell you it tastes like Mountain Dew, it doesn't taste even a little bit like Mountain Dew.
Yeah, my top two are Voltage and Baja Blast.
Love Baja Blast, yeah.
I did like the Frostbite one they had for a bit, but I heard it's being discontinued.
Do you know there used to be a life hack with the Mountain Dew Voltage and Code Red?
I've never had Code Red. Is it any good?
Yes. They're both in like the same tier with me. The life hack was if you went to Dollar General, for some odd reason the 2 liters were $1 for a really, really long time.
$1 at the dollar store. This has to have been from several years ago at least.
Dollar General. I
Oh.
don't know why, but it was specifically Dollar General. Every other 2 liter in the store was like $1.69, but for some reason, Mountain Dew Voltage and Mountain Dew Code Red were $1. I don't understand why. They just were.
The only time I've ever been to a Dollar General was when I think it was when I was visiting California. I don't know if my state has Dollar Generals. We have Dollar Trees, but I've almost never seen Dollar Generals. I just don't think they're common where I am.
Oh, I can't get past Rival 4.
Might be one nearby in Washington, but I'm not sure.
I can't get the Gyarados to. Oh my god, that's insane. That was the most insane outcome. I cannot believe what I just witnessed. I got a Rock Slide miss on Gyarados, which is basically death. Then he got a Hydro Pump miss.
Huh?
Then I used Rock Slide and I got a crit. The absolute most unlikely of all outcomes. Just that was insane.
That does sound insane. Hey, Steve, the ether of death killed me. I couldn't pick something up.
Oh, hate to hear it.
The ether of death. I'm just in here to get some high money items. I'm gonna hopefully get 4 vitamins. All this stuff.
Oh, I just grabbed the PP up, the rare candy, and the nugget, and I leave.
Well, I also got the TM for Horn Drill and the HP up to sell.
I would complain that it takes too much time for what you're doing, but quite frankly, this run has all the time in the world.
Yeah. I also picked up Thunderbolt, Teleport, Rest, the Nuggets. Oh my god, I might be able to buy 5 vitamins. Sell Thunderwave, sell the Max Potion. Alright, now I need to go buy my normals. I'm gonna get all the vending machine TMs. But yeah, I only like Voltage and Baja Blast. I don't even like regular Mountain Dew anymore.
I rarely have regular Mountain Dew.
Hey, have you ever tasted Diet Mountain Dew? That stuff tastes like Mountain Dew. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, dude. Don't unfriend me. Hey, Steve, I just sold every valuable thing I picked up. I have $52,000.
Nice.
Missed the freshwater? Thank you for reminding me. All right, how many vitamins can I get? Uh, 5.
Andrew, Andrew,
Uh,
there's only one diet soda that I truly like. Like I can tolerate most of them. Like downright, I'm very neutral to most of them. I actually like Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry.
my favorite diet soda is regular Diet Dr. Pepper. I don't know why. Diet Dr. Pepper is diet soda done right.
Like when I say Diet Dr. Pepper, I mean like you go to Wendy's and you get you go to the mix-in drink. You start with Diet Dr. Pepper, then you add the cherry flavoring. That's my favorite. I
Oh,
actually
add the
really
wait.
like it. It's
So wait, add the cherry flavoring, or is there an actual soda called Diet Dr. Pepper Cherry?
no. Okay, first of all, yes, you are right. There is actually, in fact, a Dr. Pepper Cherry. But it's not. They don't make it in diet. They only make regular, or at least in our area, they only make regular.
Interesting, because
But regardless, it's not the same soda. Though the Wendy's machines, they start with a base soda and then they add a flavor to it. So, if I were to make Dr. Pepper Cherry, it would not be the same as the 2-liter Dr. Pepper Cherry. That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because it starts with Dr. Pepper and then they add the cherry. So it's not the same thing.
Wait a minute. I just realized, after buying all those vitamins, I never even bought my Pokedoll.
Ouch. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's bad.
How many Super Repels can I even buy? 7. Close enough.
I can't believe Cubone Guy didn't kill me.
Alright, I'm gonna have to go through a tiny bit of Pokemon Tower without a repel in order to save. In order to save a repel. Honestly, there's actually a good chance I may not need to do a second vitamin buy. I bought 5 calcium. I was gonna buy Carbos, but I just remembered you get a bunch of Carbos lying around for free. So buying Carbos would have been a waste of money. So I bought calcium
I don't
instead.
buy Carbos. Unless... Well, I shouldn't say that. I do buy Carbos. But only if I really need it. Never
Carbos?
4. Never, ever 4.
Isn't... Yeah, how many free Carbos are there? There's one in the mansion. There's one in the Silphco.
I think there's 4.
There's one in the Safari Zone. I think it's just the 3. Oh, wait. Cinnabar Mansion? Oh, no. I already counted that one. I'm near the top. I'm just not going to use a repel through here just because I was only able to buy 7 super repels instead of 8. What's your opinion on Diet Pepsi?
Not a fan. I drink it whenever I go out to like a restaurant that only has it.
I used to
I
like Diet
Diet
Pepsi.
Coke.
I like normal Pepsi, but I've grown away from the Diet Pepsi. And I'm not really the oh my god. I'm not really the biggest fan of Coke. Just because I think it has a weird aftertaste. Diet Coke.
I like
Diet Coke
Pepsi
does
and
not
I like
taste good.
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke does not taste good to me at all.
Diet Coke and Pepsi are my favorite 2 of the big 2 retailers.
My top 3.
Exact opposite.
If I had to not include like branching flavors like Voltage Mountain Dew, I would say my top sodas are Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, and I'm honestly torn between Starry and Sprite. I did not like the original Sierra Mist, and then they changed the recipe to Starry. I thought they improved it, but I don't know if Starry or Sprite's better in my eyes.
I didn't know they changed the recipe when they rebranded.
Oh, they
Most
did.
people don't know that. Good
They
job.
100% did. It tastes different. It tastes better, honestly. I mean, why do you think the soda completely rebranded?
They rebranded because Sierra Mist was a porn star name and they couldn't get the rights.
they had it was called Sierra Mist for so long. It took them that long.
Yes, I know. And then the porn star got the rights, and they couldn't get it from her.
So
I'm fairly confident that's the exact thing that happened.
didn't know that.
Literally, a porn star beat Coke.
Starry's by Pepsi.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Sierra Mist and Starry, they are owned by Pepsi.
Oh, right. Coke's got Sprite. Yeah, I got you. I know what you mean.
I
Yeah.
was about to say you should
You're
know
right.
this. You used to be a Pepsi
Yeah,
distributor.
yeah. Yep.
I check in Pepsi distributors multiple times a week. I know what they sell.
Annie, Google that though. I'm fairly confident that's right. But I'm not one to complain if somebody proves me wrong. But I'm not gonna say that I am game devs level of confident, but I am definitely a level of confident.
Isn't game dev's level of confidence being confident even though there's a high chance you're wrong?
Like, I want to say I am 80% chance right.
There you go.
But
Game dev would never have said that. Even if you tried to prove him wrong, he would still say that our information is wrong. Look it up. Or if that's wrong,
Andrew
he'd be
Palmer says
like,
it's a plot of a bad movie. Yes. I see you have Sandslash, and I will raise you little brother.
you know what we're doing right now? We're like that one. Who's that one kid in the anime that had his own Sandshrew and tried to open his own gym? We're that guy right now.
That guy tried to make the toughest Sandshrew in the world.
Yeah. Remember he had his own little gym? He taught the Sandshrew how to swim.
Yep.
You should teach Rhydon to swim.
No, only pink berries can do that.
Then how come everyone can?
You know, maybe that was like the Adam and Eve of Rhydons.
I accidentally used my Carbos on Paris.
Okay, the article here isn't talking about her being an adult actress, but yes, she did beat Pepsi. Okay, so I mean, I was still, right about, a single person beat Pepsi.
That's funny.
Oh, wow. I was like, I just used Swords Dance and now I outsped that Hypno. I'm like, wait a second, I'm in Koga's gym. That's not possible.
But yeah, I'm honestly
Turns out
not
we were
100%
speed-tied.
sure they changed the recipe, but from what I've tasted and from what my brother has tasted, because he loved the original Sierra Mist, but he hated Starry, I'm quite confident they changed the recipe.
Oh, MVF. There's a whole thing about that on Netflix back when I was using my sister's boyfriend's Netflix account. I really liked it, but unfortunately that guy lost. And he never got his jet.
Oh, are you talking about that old 90s Pepsi rewards lawsuit? Like,
yeah.
where the
It turns
guy,
out you can buy the points for 10 cents a point. So an $8 million jet could be bought for like $800,000.
Yeah, and then the guy bought that many points and tried to get the jet, and then unfortunately the court sided with Pepsi. They're like, oh, come on. You're supposed
All
to
right,
know
Speed,
they
if this
didn't
doesn't
mean it."
work, if this doesn't work, I'm blaming you.
What doesn't work?
I am going to go do Rival 5 instead of going to do Blaine. If this doesn't work, I blame you.
Well, then again, I'm not facing the Gyarados team.
Okay, we'll just blame you. It's not a big deal.
Yeah,
It's nice having a scapegoat.
the Gyarados destroy you.
I don't know. I am still training.
Oh,
I still have. So I'm battling Golbat guy, and then I still have to battle the two trainers. The one with the Electrode and Wheezing, and then the other one with the Hypno and Raticate before I feel confident doing Rival 5. You remember what I said was second on Rival 5's team? Was it Gyarados?
I think you did say Gyarados, yes.
Hmm. I may want to level up.
Just set up on the
I may want
Pidgeot.
to do it. Right. I may want to level up before I get to Pidgeot. I have 2,300 away. Guys, 1,200. No, that's not good. No, don't dig a hole on Zubat. Are you dumb?
Hey, don't hurt its feelings, okay?
You know, I only have myself to blame. I'm the one who told him to do it.
Not
Ooh,
everyone's born with
1,100.
a
Perfect.
functioning brain.
All right. 1,100 XP. That'll get me right at the level up where I need it to be. That's perfect. Now I can set up on the Pidgeot, no problem.
Hey, Steve, at level 39, a non-swords danced dig actually one-shot the muck. Like nothing
Interesting.
nothing
Why would you have a
muck.
non-swords danced? Why would you go through the problem of having a non-swords danced?
Well, you know, I did Koga before ever entering Sylph. Alright, according to my vitamin counts, I have room for 1 calcium and 4 carbos. It would have been 3 carbos, but Paris stole one of my carbos.
Oh, okay. I was about to complain about a Gen 1 miss on Dig, but I just remembered I have 1 sand attack.
Theoretically, it could have been a Gen 1 miss, and you would never know.
No, I missed on Venusaur.
Oh my god, stop talking to that.
By the way, I'm only doing this training so that way when I do my strategy next time, I will outspeed the final Venusaur and not have to do the whole entire battle just to be hit by a Razor Leaf.
It feels like I'm doing way more efficient training.
I'm feeling I'm doing very much less efficient training, but I think it's gonna work out because even though the training's not efficient, I need 4 levels, and we're not talking like, oh, just just battle this and this trainer. No, 4 like trainer levels from 64 to 68 level training.
You're getting to 68?
7.
67.
But you gotta remember when I say 68, it's because that final candy is going to be used when I'm like 90% of the way to a level up. So it's kind of like training an extra level. You still need that level for the candy before Lorelei. Still need it.
So yeah, the guy who bought like $800,000 worth of Pepsi points, he tried to redeem it for a fighter jet, because in the commercial, it showed a guy getting a fighter jet for 1 billion points, I think it was. And then when the guy actually got enough points, he tried to ask Pepsi for his fighter jet, but then the courts ended up siding with Pepsi because apparently you're supposed to tell it was sarcasm. I mean, that's stupid. That's just false advertising.
Yeah, and this is the legend behind why there are now disclaimers behind obvious stuff that you can't do.
Oh, you know something that's funny?
Because back then there was no disclaimer saying that you couldn't do it.
Yeah, you know something that's funny about it? After that court case, they edited the commercial to prevent it from happening again. They didn't add a disclaimer. They just raised it from 1 to 10 billion points.
So it would cost them $10 million.
It would have cost them,
which is more than the cost of the fighter jet.
Yeah. Instead of adding the disclaimer, they just raised the price of the fighter jet. I really hate the upside down coughing.
Oh, you mean the art?
Yeah. When we did the backports, the red and green sprites, coughing looked so good.
Hold on. Well, that was close. I gotta be battling some of these Pokemon.
Are there any other vitamins?
Sea King. Okay. if I recall, the next trainer is down and to the right, just a little bit.
All right. I don't need any more calcium. I just gotta get
Zebra,
Swords Dance.
Tentacruel, yes. I battled the correct trainers.
Oh, so long, Body Slam.
Interesting.
What? I'm keeping Sand Attack.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying interesting that you're just now getting rid of it. I got rid of it for Rock Slide.
Oh, for Rock Slide, I got rid of some other move. I don't remember. So yeah, now that I did Koga before Rival 5, I will have the badge boost needed to outspeed the Alakazam.
Newsflash. 4 calciums, too many calciums. I'm starting to think you shouldn't buy more than 3 anything early in the game.
And the Blastoise team is horrible.
So the Blaine training's not good, huh?
You know the middle part of the gym where you have to go straight down and say all nose?
Yeah.
The very bottom trainer has a single Rapidash.
Yeah, but XP per second says that if there are more Pokemon, it's usually better.
Yeah, but you also have to remember, Rapidash is some of the highest yields in the whole game. I mean, if the
true.
guy had a single Chansey, would you fight him? If it was a single Chansey, I would fight it.
I'm just trying to stop doing that and trying to think in terms of XP per second.
I'm
But
just
you
saying,
are right. I just looked it up. I did that guy at the top with the 4 Pokemon,
Yeah.
168 XP per second. That single Rapidash
Rapidash?
person that you just mentioned, 100 and 200 XP per second. So the XP per second was in fact much higher.
Does the XP per second assume one-shots?
Yes, all one shots. Me and MVF, we timed one shots.
Hmm. Interesting.
So basically, up front, there's I think a 6-second cost, but then every single one shot after that first 6 seconds is 2.5 or 1.5 seconds. One of those two.
There's also a Ponyta burglar with great money yields. Yeah, but it's a Ponyta, and you don't need money. Although, if Steve's gonna fight that Ponyta burglar, maybe he can look at the XP per second.
It's too late.
Darn.
I just defeated Blaine.
I'm fighting Sabrina.
I'm curious how far behind I am of this run than last run, because I'm 6 levels higher currently.
Hey, Steve, I just got my first reset since Misty. Sabrina's Alakadabra turn 1 crit psychic, and it one-shot me. That was my first reset since Misty. You have got to be kidding. It used Disable, and it actually disabled Swords Dance, right as I was about to use it.
That's unfortunate. You said that in a weird tone. You reminded me of, you've got mail.
I mean, that's generally how I talk.
Crap, I'm 109. I need to be 115.
That wave just did 7 damage.
That was lucky of me. Sunspore miss. Oh no, my pack is full. Now I won't be able to hold Psywave. Whatever shall I do?
I'm actually going to go fight Erica as the 6th gym. You might be calling me crazy, but I'm pretty sure at this level, I will one-shot her whole team. Get rid of my paralysis, though.
There's probably a solid chance Speed did understand the You've Got Mail reference.
Is that from Blue's Clues?
Are you messing with us?
There's a bit in Blue's Clues that's like, you got mail.
Oh no. Never mind, Andrew. You were right. He doesn't know.
Is it an... Oh, so it's not based on that show. Huh.
No.
Is it an old, like, Android thing.
Oh, this is great.
Come on, dude. I'm
I,
not,
I really gave you the benefit of the doubt, but you just
dude.
kept talking.
Dude, I'm not 30 years old.
Oh, so laptops used to be really, really loud, or computers used to be really loud. And people used to have this thing called like Yahoo Mail. And whenever you got mail, it went, "You've got mail," really, really loud. And the thing is, like, we're talking like you could hear it on the other side of the house thing, and it became a whole joke. "You've got mail."
Yeah, I wouldn't understand that reference at all.
These were back in the days of dial-up, so um, it
I've
would
never had to
be
deal with dial-up, fortunately.
yeah, it would make sense that you don't understand because it was a long time ago. Even I grew up in the era where dial-up was just like like I don't want to say being phased out, but like not super used. Like my first laptop used dial-up, but I was only like 10 or 13 or something. Oh, right. Andrew's also mentioning that it's a bigger deal because back then you got a lot less mail. So you actually used to be happy to hear that. Right.
Imagine
I forgot about
imagine
that.
if people still had that notification nowadays with every single piece of spam mail. It'd be like, you got mail, you got mail, you got mail, you got mail.
Hmm. Every year or 2 years, I go through my deleted folder and I generally just unsubscribe from everything so I can stop getting like the same mail from the same people.
I honestly don't do that because I never read them anyway. Why bother going through the effort to delete them?
No, but I'm talking about the ones that don't make it through spam, like the ones that make it to my inbox that gets filtered past spam.
Well, doesn't your you use Google Mail, right?
Yeah, I use Gmail.
Okay, so I mean, mine's not a big deal because it splits into like primary, then social, then promotion tabs. So most of the junk mail ends in the promotion tab. The main tab is generally stuff I care about.
Mm. I don't use the Gmail app though. There's too many ads, so I just use
G-
I use something called Aquamail.
Gmail, my Gmail app doesn't have ads on it.
Oh well, it's been a long time since I used Gmail. What did I say? Level 55 is what I need to beat the rival.
I thought you said 53.
Oh, perfect. Okay, well 55 will do the job the same as 53. Hopefully. All right. Oh, right. There's no stand attack on this Pidgeot anymore.
They made a rom-com movie with Mega Ran All You Got Mail 90s. Never heard of it.
Dude, I just swept Rival 6. I just saved so much time right there.
I'm fighting Blaine right now. He's my 7th gym.
I can't remember. Did I end up ever getting crap, I don't know what level I need to be. Okay, I have 8 rare candies. I'm about to pick up my 9th. I need to use all of them but one and still have be level 67 when I use the final one, so it's level 66. So what level do I need to be when I leave this cave?
Damn it.
Let's subtract 8 levels from my current level, or from 67.
That's 59.
Okay, I need 3 more levels then.
Dude,
3
you're-
levels before entering Lorelei.
Dude, just ask me. Whenever we do Jackbox, when we play Trivia Murder Party, whenever there would be like a rapid math one, I would beat you guys 98% of the time.
This is true. I sometimes try to go a little too quickly and I get frozen once, and that's usually the difference, but there have been times where I didn't get frozen and speed just straight up won. So I will admit to the fact that you are indeed better than that. I have to basically make sure that speed gets at least 1 froze.
I'm gonna fight the Nidoking trainer right next to you. Just gonna get to level 50. What level are you gonna be at the start of Laurel?
59. Oh, well, sorry. After my candies?
Yeah. Like when you fight her,
Uh, so 8 candies from 59. That's 67. Oh, shit. That's way higher level than I need to be. Fuck. I forgot about the XP from the actual Elite Four themselves.
I'm probably just gonna use all my rare candies except 2 when I get to level 53. I want to save 1 candy for... I was gonna save I don't know.
So
Actually,
58
okay.
then? Maybe?
Alright, you know what's upsetting? I'm looking at my thresholds for my vitamins. If I had remembered, if I had actually used that Carbos on myself and not the Paris, I'd be fully maxed out in Carbos right now. That actually does worry. I might actually go buy an extra Carbos. I'm gonna buy HP.
If I use 8 candies now, that gets me to 64. Assuming I get 1 level on Bruno, Agatha, and Lance. That's 3 levels. Because Lorelei won't get me at 1 level. That should leave me at 67. Yeah. Okay, so I'm perfect. I'm right where I want to be.
Well, John, I know what the internet was like. I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not some stupid Gen Z 12-year-old skibbity toilet lover.
Skibbity toilet.
I mean, when we were all kids, we had some sort of stupid meme that we... like, some stupid thing. But then when we look at it as adults, we cringe at it. Or we look fondly on it.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, you liked it, but I'm sure kids older than you would see the Power Rangers and get cringe, and they'd be like, "Oh, is this what kids are into?" We all do that.
Okay, I am level 66 now for Lorelei. This will make an enormous amount of difference. But anyways, I got crit first turn. I lost immediately.
Funny. I actually got a reset on Rival 6. I got a mid-battle level up. The Blastoise outsped me and killed me with Hydro Pump.
Oh, I survived a second Aurora Beam. Oh, that was I just reset because I assumed I lost. Good to know though that I can survive a second Aurora Beam. Oh no, it used 2 withdrawals and I still knocked it out. Nice.
How many candies do I have now, actually? 9. If I use them all, I'll get to level 60. I have to save 1. Like, I'll get the 1 in victory. Using all my candies for Rival 6.
This is good. This is good. This is working. There's a real possibility I could get the under.
Could make the old internet sound a sound bit for Disney. I could. Okay, that's not what it sounds like. No, here's my impression of it. Hold on. Hold on.
That's more like a fax machine.
Shut up.
Have you ever used one of those?
I have not ever used a fax machine, no.
I had to use one fax machine ever.
My store actually still has a fax machine, and we actually allow customers to use it when they pay like a few bucks. And people actually use it.
Wow.
I don't know what people even use fax machines for nowadays. I don't get it. You can just email documents to people.
I used a fax machine one time for my first job out of college. Never again. I don't even remember what we used it for. I just beat Lorelei second
Wait.
try.
I almost
sorry, not Lorelei, Agatha. I beat Agatha second try.
I almost surfed to Victory Road without strength.
Okay, so we have to get the hydro pump miss. Just gonna keep resetting until we get the hydro pump miss.
Fax machine is good for sending a paper to some direct. No internet, no chance of hacks. So it's basically used by the drug cartels. Got it.
All right, so Luck says that we should get a hydro pump miss 1 in approximately 7 tries, right?
With or what? Are you using Sand Attack?
No.
Did you delete it?
No, I still have it. I used it for Lorelei. No, I don't need it.
Well, we did the math. If you use a Sand Attack,
Yeah, this is just more. This is faster, I think, just to go for the hydro pump misses.
I mean, I guess
think
it
just
is theoretically, but
use Swords Dance that if you get hit by the hydro pump, immediately reset. I think it's faster.
maybe.
I think if you're going for a minimal amount of resets, your way is way better. But I think trying
just
to
don't
fish
trust
for
my luck.
misses is slower.
I just don't trust my luck.
Yes.
I'm just saying, old technology like that is really popular with like cartels and terrorists because a lot of the older stuff can't get hacked.
This is true.
Like instead of phones, they may use walkie-talkies or beepers because their phones can get
You know-
hacked.
You know what old technology the cartel also use?
What?
Submarines.
How is a submarine old technology? Don't we still use submarines?
The way they use it is old. The way the cartel uses it, they're like real cheap submarines.
Like,
Like extremely cheap submarines, and then they fill it like 90% of the way with what do you call it? Drugs.
I had to
saw
sell
a whole
I had to sell some TMs just to buy 4 full restores. I didn't have the money.
I saw a
funny.
whole documentary on it. It was actually really cool.
All right. I have 15 minutes to beat the league in order to beat my first run. All right, 1 Swords Dance. Aurora Beam, attack drop.
1:12:23.
Nice. Beat your first run?
15 resets. Yes, I beat the first run by 3 minutes.
Nice.
Turns out, not leveling up in the middle of a lot of important battles, really, really good.
Sir, sounds like it. Oh. I would have one-shot swept everything, but the Dugong used a turn 2 rest, but its first turn Aurora Beam actually lowered my attack, so I was at +3. I'm gonna use a Sand Attack.
1:12:23. Oh my god, that's just embarrassing.
What?
This Pokemon beat Golem.
Okay, you need to re-rank Golem. How long ago was that Golem run?
Well over a year.
Alright, well a +6 did knock this out. Yes. The Jinx outsped me and almost killed me with Ice Punch.
Guys, we're not doing re-ranks. I'm not speed. My re-ranks are doing the
Okay,
you know
in
what would
my
be
defense,
embarrassing?
Steve, in my defense, I don't just randomly do re-ranks for fun. I only do it whenever it's been like
Yeah,
such
there's
a
rule
long time.
change.
Yeah, it's a rule change.
Right.
But here's
Right.
another
And
thing,
you know
though.
what?
Remember when you redid Mew offline? You had no
Yeah.
notes, no nothing. You had no idea what you did last time, and you got it times 13 minutes faster.
Yeah.
If you can do that, you know your old runs were trash. That was the reason I did re-ranks of all the, like, my first ever runs, just because they were bad. I did them without notes, too. I just
Yeah. A
wanted
lot of the
leaderboards with
Pokemon at
good
the
Pokemon.
bottom. A lot of the Pokemon at the bottom need a re-rank, but quite frankly, I will be doing first stages before I do the re-ranks. I may consider re-ranks after doing first stages. You'd be shocked, but there are most of the Pokemon in the game are fully evolved. There are less first stage Pokemon that you guys wouldn't think there are. But regardless, imagine if I were to do Machop right now and I were to beat, let's say, Machamp.
That would be embarrassing.
That would indeed. I'm trying to think if there's one on my list here that I could probably beat with the first stage version.
Nice. She used Dream Meter on her final Gengar. I won first try. Remember when Agatha gave me like 13 resets last time?
Yeah. Basically, I just reset if I got hit by hypnosis at all on that one.
So do you
No,
think
I
it'd be
don't think I
better?
can-
Would it be better
I don't
to
think
just
it-
straight up aim for the regular Hydro Pump miss, or just use a Sand Attack first?
I don't know. I only went for the Hydro Pump miss because I think it's just faster to reset the moment you see it hit.
I think it might be, yeah.
Because trying to fish for 2 misses is just a waste of time.
Yeah,
I just
especially
want you to
setting
get
up the
crit.
Sand Attack. I was curious if it would survive. If you look at my vitamins, when I went back to go purchase some Carbos, I actually maxed out my HP ups too.
Oh my god, did you get third try?
Don't jinx anything yet. The Aerodactyl might confuse me again. Because remember in the last run, I actually beat Gyarados first try, but then Aerodactyl confused me and I died.
Yeah, I can't imagine that would
Right.
happen again.
Alright, I have had Dragonite here kill me with Hyper Beam once. Okay, yeah, I third tried Lance.
Dragonite used Hyper Beam on me too, but it only does about half.
I just looked at its speed. I was speed tied with that thing.
Nice. Okay, so now if you're over level 67, it's basically a freebie.
I'm level 65. This is the same level as last time, actually.
You're gonna level up on the final Pokemon.
Eh.
Your only chance now is to outspeed it.
We'll see if those Rattatas at the start of the game made it worth it.
Technically, if I did level up, I would still have outsped with the extra levels.
I can immediately tell I have more speed than last time. Last time I only outsped the Alakazam by 3. I outsped it by 6. I outsped by 2.
Yep, that was the difference.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. No. Oh, did you see that?
Guys, did everybody just see that? He was badge boosted in everything. There was no way a Blizzard was gonna knock you out.
Oh no, I leveled up at the right before the Blastoise. That was intentional. Right. What happened? I crit the dig, and he crit me with Blizzard. There were 2 crits in that same turn. A non-crit would have killed it. Honestly, I think I would have survived a non-crit Blizzard. Just because Blastoise doesn't get stabbed from it.
Yeah, it doesn't get stabbed, and like, you know, you're a pretty high level. It's not like it's a 4 times weakness like Golem.
Alright, see, let's watch this again. 128.14.
All right, so you got 406 game time, my 435 game time.
I was 7 minutes 55 seconds faster than my first run. I I first tried Agatha, I third tried Lance, second tried the champion. This was a lot big improvement.
Yeah, with these high luck based runs, if you just get past one of the hard parts real fast, like you just did with Lance, I had 7 resets on Lance. I had the optimal amount of luck, or the average amount of luck for the Hydro Pump miss.
66 levels, 10 resets, 1 game time of 4:08. This was playthrough number 2. I haven't added anything to this red version leaderboard in a long time. Alright, let's take a look. Wrong one. Right now, Blastoise is my first place with a 52-minute time, which on 4 times speed's roughly 39 minutes. And my, let's see, Sandshrew's 10th place, it was 4 minutes slower than Charmander, and it was like 20 minutes slower than Kabuto. Kabuto was bad. Kabuto does not get Swords Dance, by the way. I think its final moveset was like Surf, Blizzard, Mimic, and like Body Slam or something.
What in the world is that Pokemon in 7th?
Magneton.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
I mean, yeah, this thing honestly wasn't really that big. Not too many red runs. It's 11. It's a reasonable number. You gotta remember how many games I play. Look at my solo run folder. Look at this. I mean, those are randomizers, ignore those, but look at all these. There's 3 backport folders. There's folders for like, there's a sheet for like each of the games. Like, for example, let me go to, not Platinum, I don't want spoilers. Leaf Green's my biggest leaderboard. Let's see, I've got 31 Pokemon in there. See, there's Wobbuffet and Shedinja. Funnily enough, Shedinja was 2 hours faster, even though Shedinja had a 2.5-hour Brock split. Literally half of the run was just the Brock split. What? Dang. What game has the most solo runs? If we count backports, Pokemon Blue. Because here's the blue backport leaderboard. I don't keep track of attempt numbers with the backports. I guess only for Crystal. When we decided to keep track of attempt numbers, we were already made progress on the red and blue ones. I didn't want to like go back and look at them all, so I just left it as is. 69.
My regular red and blue is definitely my longest, but clearly we're really close to catching up to my red and blue list. You said that's at 69?
I have 69
my red
blue
and blue
backports.
list is at 75, and I still have 2 more to add, so 77.
Wow. Dang. You're gonna finish the 151 decks before J-Rose does.
Well, yeah, I do once a week. He does them like once a week for like 3 months, and then he takes like 6 months off, and then he does it once a week for 3 months, and then he takes 6 more months off.
Yeah, and he makes sure to get those Manscaped sponsorships. Alright, I'm gonna deafen. Alright, everyone, thank you all for stopping by. Do appreciate it. 2 streams in 1 day. Hope y'all enjoyed this. If you enjoyed the second stream, give a thanks to Sundown. His $10 donation for the goal in the last stream allowed me to do this. I'm tired. I streamed today for roughly 5 hours. I want to see how fast you can beat Pokemon Red with Alakazam. Steve has done it plenty of times. Spoiler alert, it's fast. But yeah, the next stream will be tomorrow, where D1 will be joining us in Pokemon Red and Blue backport with Tapu Bulu.